Hi, I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Toretko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Tsitsipas is the 2019 Nitto ATP Finals champion.
Welcome back, guys. We're here. I've got goosebumps after that intro, I tell you. I'm so excited because it's the ATP Tour Finals, and we're starting off with Dominic Thiem versus last year's winner, Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Man, I'm just going to say, if you're not hyped after watching that, you're in the wrong place, because we are in for an amazing show today, and we are going to be, I'm hoping, for the whole week. Today, obviously, Dominic Thiem Stefanos Tsitsipas. Which way do you see it going, Ben?
Mate, oh, God. Well, literally, it's so tough to call. It could go either way in my book. I mean, we've got last year's champion, Tsitsipas. He's not been in the best form, but we know the level of tennis this guy can play. But he's up against US Open champion Dominic Thiem, and we know on his day he can beat anybody on the tour. So This one, 50-50 in my book. I've called Dominic Thiem to go through in the group, but doesn't mean he has to win this match. God, it's up for debate.
Honestly, yeah, like you said, you can't call it at all. I'm just super excited. We're going to have good coverage from it as well. It looks amazing. I've just got it here on the big screen. I've got a 50-inch TV here. It's all set up. And you can see, look, the atmosphere. Well, obviously, there's no atmosphere, but the whole surroundings looks very pretty. Do you know what I mean? With all the lights and the darkness. And
I think,
yeah, we're in for a very special tournament. Looking at today specifically, can't call it at all. I've gone for Dominic Thiem in all the previews we did prior.
Yeah.
However, Tsitsipas, mate, he loves this surface. He loves this tournament. He's a winner, the champion, the former champ.
Exactly. If that's not enough to get him up for this, then defending his title from last year and doing it on the first time of asking, winning the ATP Tour Finals, and what an achievement that was. I reckon he's about to step his level up once more, and I reckon we're going to be in for a treat this week with some of the levels of tennis, because I think they're all going to bring it, as you saw in that intro.
Well, let's get back to the intro and some of the comments. Mele's there. He's loving the intro. Mary, she's getting in the mood as well. This is serious.
Yeah.
She's got goosebumps as well. And so did I, to be fair. It's quite emotional watching that and seeing all the players. And it makes you really realise how many top players are in this tournament this year.
Exactly.
And just the last few years and how successful all of them have been. Even Schwartzman, people saying he's got no chance to get out of the group. He's not someone you write off. You can't write him off easily. He's just he's a bit of a warrior.
He is.
For me, how amazing would it be if we saw him come and defeat everyone? Like no one expecting it to happen. 2020, pulling up the most crazy surprises ever. I think he's got to be the least favourite with the bookies and everyone. But yeah, it's just let's see what happens, man. I'm going to save my talking because I'm kind of speechless right now.
Oh, mate, I know. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited to show you guys what I've been working on all day yesterday, the intro. And if you loved watching it and you want to see more stuff like that, don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be bringing you more stuff like that over the next year and all the years to come. It's only going to get better from us.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think we all need to give Ben some appreciation. He wasn't even telling me what he was up to yesterday, but I knew he was up to something special. And,
I was there.
I loved it, mate.
Oh, cheers, buddy. I was there composing away and then having to mash together a massive video. So yeah, it was a long job, a lot of hours spent, but well worth it, as you can see. Yeah, and super excited now. And it got me, was watching that all day yesterday, all the highlights of all these players. It just made me realize the standard of tennis we're going to be in for, and just that anybody could beat anybody. And I know we said about Schwartzman being maybe like the least favored, but we've seen he's beat Rafael Nadal this year and on clay. So he has the potential. If anyone's level drops in this tournament, he's going to take him out. And I think he has the ability to do it. I mean, you can't drop your level in this tournament. This is the best of the best. So, and we're going to see it today. Last year's finalists are going up against each other. And should we have a quick look at their head-to-head? I think.
Yeah, let's go for it, mate. Good way to start.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
before you do that, I'm just talking to Ken here. I've got to reply to this. He's saying he's watching in the Caribbean sun right now. I was thinking I've got it all perfect with a nice big telly for this one, and he's there in the Caribbean. So yeah, well, fair play, mate. You've done one better than me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's it's just one up to us, hasn't he? We've got a TV. He's on the beach. Yeah, that's how you live the life, watching tennis in a nice destination. I mean, it can't get better than that, can it? But yeah, let's have a look down. Obviously, you can see these two players, and they've got a pretty even head-to-head there. If you have a look at their last few matches, not sure you can include the UTS, but
yeah, you kind of discount that one out of all of them. But they've, like you say, they've played each other on so many big stages now. They're the two young up-and-coming players. Well, obviously, team's a lot older, but yeah, it's very even. There's not much separating them. You've got to look at the finals one for me. That's probably the one what's most like this, because it was here in this same situation last year.
Last time they played.
Tsitsipas prevailed on that one, 2-1.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a super close match, and he just did so well in that matchup. He just dug in to win in that final tiebreak. Was just testament to Tsitsipas. I just was so shocked, really, just to see him pull it out. I thought Dominic Thiem, he was probably the favourite going into that match, just slight favourite. But it goes to show, when push comes to shove, Dominic Thiem's been asking in some big finals and stuff. But Tsitsipas, he seems to have a pretty good record so far. And can he do it again? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Looking at the comments, we've got it's very mixed, like you'd expect with such an even match. We've got some saying team. We've got Wildlife here. How we doing, mate? And Chris Mear, he's going for team as well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's had the
Oh, no,
rest now.
Tsitsipas, Chris Mear. Team
right.
after the US
Yeah.
Open is far from his best level. In Vienna, looked tired too. That's why he probably avoided Paris. Tsitsipas has some injury problems, but I think Stefanos has a better chance to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't go against him, would you, really? Just due to their recent form. We can have a look at their recent form here. Obviously, team lost in his home country to Andrei Rublev. I know he's complaining of a blister or something like that there. But Tsitsipas did lose to Ugo Humbert. Despite Ugo Humbert being a great player, I don't think he's on the level of a...
Well, Tsitsipas needs a bit... He's coming off the back of 2 losses now.
Exactly. This is what I mean.
2 losses where he was heavy favourite in both of them.
Yeah, exactly. And Dimitrov, granted, on his day, he can probably take out the best of the best. So that one, you could probably forgive him a little bit. But the Humbert one... I would have thought he should have been winning that match, to be honest. But Humbert, he's had a great year, to be honest. So give him credit. But Tsitsipas has got a lot to answer for now. And he's really got to up that level if you're going to beat somebody like Dominic Thiem. Because we know how formidable he is. He's not going to be making as many errors as some of these other players. So it's just whether that blisters, has that blister healed? So we hope so. We don't want to see any injuries putting paid to this matchup, do we?
Well, I know we was expecting it to be on sooner, but I've just checked and I think it's starting off at 2:30 now. So the coverage on the TV started at 2, so we're going to have quite a lot of time to discuss these two. So maybe we should just look at the whole tournament as a whole and what we've got in store for the upcoming weeks.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Upcoming weeks. I'm talking like it's going to go on
1 week.
The
upcoming week.
Obviously, I wish it was weeks, mate. Imagine this for a few weeks.
I know, exactly. I mean, one person that we didn't mention that probably should get a mention, not in the tournament, but obviously we covered it yesterday, was Jannik Sinner getting his first ever ATP title against Vasek Pospisil. And did it in impressive fashion as well. He had a bit of a struggle through the second set, but came through strong in the final set. And that just bodes great for the future for Jannik Sinner. Can't wait to see him possibly here at the Nitto Finals next year. You never know.
Apparently, Ben, I think we've got a doubles match before. So maybe we're going to have a doubles match and then this one's going to come on.
Really?
Yeah, so we're probably quite a bit early.
It says 2:30 now. They've just pushed it back. I mean, that's fine. We can keep going and reviewing some of these first round matches, though, because I can bring up, obviously, the other match that we're going to be seeing later on, which we're going to be covering as well, which is between none other than 5-time ATP title holder this year and French Open winner. It was going to be Rafael Nadal. So that's going to be a real interesting one as well, I think. I think this was one Rublev fancies chances. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I think on this surface, Rublev's performed a lot better this year. Nadal's there for the taking kind of thing in terms of, well, we saw what happened against Zverev. However, the only thing for me is Rublev has got a good serve, but it's nothing in comparison to Zverev. So I think Nadal's going to be in a lot more rallies, and you just don't know. Like Nadal's going to be super pumped for this one. He's never won the event before. I'm not sure how many more opportunities he's going to be getting to be winning it. Especially now, you'd fancy him. He'd be a bit more happy the fact that Federer's not here.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure he's beaten him a few times, so we'll have to see. I'm personally going to be back in Nadal. But that's probably more my heart more than anything. I'm not sure if it's my mind.
Definitely is, I think. Well, you know me. I've tipped Rublev in our previews to actually do really well in this tournament. And I think that he's going to kick on. He's had his little break now after he lost to Wawrinka. I think that he can now... I think he's got nothing to lose in this tournament. He's got everything to gain. He can literally just go for it. And... Rafael Nadal, indoor hardcourt. He probably watched the match versus Zverev. Thinks I could probably do the same. If he can just boom down a few serves. We saw how good Rublev's service game has been recently. Didn't even get broken once in the whole of the Vienna tournament. then he won it. So this is the type of standard. And he was serving.
So is it fair to say you're sort of edging on the side of Rublev here on this one?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. That's my personal opinion.
Because obviously you've gone for the bold prediction before the tournament that you don't think Nadal's going to get out of the group.
No, I don't. I think that it's such a tough group. I think that all of the people he's playing, he's got the 2 finalists from last year in there, and he's got Rublev, who's won 5 tournaments this year as well. Granted, Rafael Nadal's won the French Open, which is a big thing, but this isn't on clay, and this isn't outdoor either. So we're on indoor hard court, and that's Rublev. It's more his wheelhouse, to be honest. So I'd see him stepping out. Well, if he can continue with his amazing first serve points win percentage, which was close to like 90% during that Vienna tournament, which is crazy. So if he can continue that, I think it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him. It's really, really tough. But he's just going to take the best returners in the game.
Yeah, but how's he going to deal with this whole occasion?
Exactly.
You know how much money is at stake here. And I know players say they're not really motivated too much by money, but I think someone like a Rublev, sort of a younger guy coming through, obviously he's probably most motivated by the whole titles and winning things. But that factor is going to play a big impact on him. There's so much money at stake for every win you win at this event.
Yeah.
Not just that, the whole atmosphere. Look at it. Not the atmosphere, but you know what I mean? The whole surroundings. I keep saying atmosphere. There's none.
Not going to be
it's all the dark lights and the lights and the music. Hopefully they still go with all of that. And that could put him under pressure. He's never really been in a situation like it before. Whereas Nadal, for him, it's just like playing in the local park, mate. He's been doing it his whole career. So he's going to have that factor over him, which could be decisive. And that's what I'm banking on, really, for Rafa to come through. He's just the experience being a bit more telling.
He always has that on his side, doesn't he? Always has that on his side. You cannot underestimate how much experience takes a part and how much like the mentality of these like top players can take over in these big tournaments. Because Rafael Nadal, he's been there, but he hasn't done it at this tournament yet. So that's the reason that I was going for Rublev as well, because this is one that's eluded Rafa. Maybe it'll inspire him. Maybe it's just a bogey tournament. It's indoor hard court. Maybe it's not fair to have it. We spoke about it before. Maybe it's not fair to have the tour finals on indoor hard every single year, because all you're doing is restricting certain players from winning it. And some players, Roger Federer's top of the list. He's got 6 of them. So this is exactly it. And obviously Novak Djokovic would probably be happy that it's been played on this surface as well. Zverev, Medvedev, and Schwartzman probably would prefer the clay, I'd say.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But this is what I mean. I think that it's benefiting majority of the players, and there's a couple in there which are going to miss out, and that's why I left Nadal and Schwartzman out of my group going through to the semis. If we have a look,
sorry Ben, just a quick update. I'm not sure how the doubles match is going on.
Super break apparently.
Yeah, we had Tommy Call saying we're in a super break. I'm not sure if that's finished yet, but we'll be kicking off action here very soon, and then we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's have a look. As we've still got some time, I can just bring up one of the matches which is going to be played tomorrow. So we've obviously got some other of the first matches. We've obviously got Novak Djokovic, his first matchup against Diego Schwartzman, who we were just speaking about there. So we can have a quick look at this one. Have a look at their head-to-heads, which we know they played just recently in the final in Rome. And Djokovic came out on top there yet again.
Mate, these statistics do not do Schwartzman any favours. It doesn't look good for him, to be honest. He'd be lucky to take a set off Djokovic, especially in these conditions, on this surface and this time of year. Everything's stacked against him. But we saw it happen with Sonego. Schwartzman, you could argue, is a lot better player than what Sonego is. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe hope for a bit of magic there. Well, the Djokovic fans won't be hoping for it, but...
You just never know. If Djokovic plays at that level, I think anybody has a chance against him in this tournament. But I'm just banking on the fact that Djokovic is turning up fully recharged and fully motivated, and he wants to push and get that Roger Federer title and knock him off.
He's a man for the record books. He loves the record books. He wants to tie Roger Federer. He doesn't want to be beaten by any of them in any department, really.
No, exactly.
So I think he's going to be raring to go, and I don't give Schwartzman much of a chance. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, I was watching Djokovic, he was in a training session the other day. They had it live on YouTube. They were just
Is that the one with Nadal? I saw him. It was hitting with Nadal, wasn't he?
No, it was with a young British guy, Arthur Ferry, that he was knocking up with. Yeah, I mean, well, I say knocking up with. He was just sort of powering at him. And the Ferry was just trying to keep it in the court a little bit. But it was just like, he's just like telling him what he wants.
Well, that's a good point, actually. Do you not find when you're at this level, like some of the top players, do you not think it must be pretty hard for them to find a hitting partner?
Oh, for sure.
Like anyone who can keep up with them, they're going to have to just eventually just always just hit with each other, because otherwise there's no point.
Would you want to hit with the other top players? They don't want to give you a...
Yeah, but it's the only way, mate, someone can keep up with you.
Yeah, true. It's just one of those things.
Otherwise, you get to a certain level where you're just so good, you're never going to really be put through the motions too much.
I suppose that's where the women's have a bit of an advantage, because they can call upon some of the lower ranked like male players to actually play with. Like Serena Williams, she was famous. Well, she's spoken out and said that she has throughout her career, she's just been upping the level of the male opponent that she has and she's training with. But she said she's playing against people who are like 300 in the world. Like, this is not like she's not playing against the top players. She's been gradually getting better and better at playing the men's game. But she's not going to be able to knock up with like the top. Well, she can knock up with them. She's not going to be able to have a power rally with like Del Potro or something like that. I don't think it's very realistic. So I mean, it's just there's levels to everything, but yeah, it's they have that advantage. So she can constantly keep growing, whereas someone like Novak Djokovic, there's only certain people who can hit it as fast as Del Potro, and it's Del Potro. So you can't get him in to train and prepare for Del Potro. Maybe get Robin Haase, sorry. Get him.
Yeah, he's free.
That's what I mean. You probably have to put in some people. It's just like having like boxing, isn't it? They try to get someone who can imitate the opponent and some of their shots, but it's very difficult because some players are so unique. Like trying to imitate Rafa, that's nearly impossible. So yeah, and someone like obviously Schwartzman as well. You got somebody who can get around the court that quickly. There's not many of them. Maybe Alex de Minaur, one of the other people. Other than that, don't think there's many other people.
Yeah, no, agreed, mate. And just want to say thank you to Wildlife there with the super sticker. Cheers, mate. And I think, I saw him and Melez having a bit of an argument on the chat, trying to take that number 5 spot. And I think with that, Melez has been pushed off the leaderboard now, and Wildlife's replaced him. So well done, mate.
Melez is going to have to do some...
no one's catching Chris Mir, though, are they?
Nah, not at the moment. I think Thomas Rock's trying, though. He's squeezing up there. I think Chris Mir just kept him at bay on the last one. But obviously the other match, which it's a bit crazy that we've got a repeat so soon of the final in Paris, which is going to be between obviously Daniil Medvedev, who won in Paris, and Alex Zverev, who will be looking for revenge in this matchup. So how do you see this one going?
Well, I'll be honest, Ben. I see it going the same way. Considering that it was not that long ago, literally a matter of a few, what was it, last week? Yeah, a week ago today. So, I just don't see, I see it going the same way. Medvedev, he started the tournament quite slow. Kevin Anderson, quite fortunate that he pulled out in an injury. De Minaur started that one slow, lost the first set quite comfortably, then come back. However, the way he then played against Schwartzman, Raonic, and then even Zverev in the last 2 sets, for me, he is the man to beat. And that's why I've tipped him to go all the way and win this whole thing. People can call me crazy. I've got a Medvedev, Djokovic final, and I've got Medvedev coming out on top. I'm a huge fan of everything about him. I think he's got a lot of confidence. At times you could say he's slightly arrogant, but I think that will help him in a situation on a big stage. On the big stage, I think you do need a level, a slight bit of arrogance to be able to play your best game. You don't want to be too humble and too nice on court.
No.
And we saw that. Who was it yesterday? Who we saw? Was it Sinner at times? Granted, he did win, but for me, he wasn't showing that ruthless nature. There was times where the ball sort of popped up from Rasek Pospisil, and instead of just firing one down, having no regard really for the opponent, you're trying to win the match. He was sort of tapping them, just kind of scared to hit Pospisil.
His forehand went off, didn't it? Just like it sort of kept hitting the net. He just suddenly, I don't know what happened, his grip or his his forehand stroke just suddenly went off for a whole set. And luckily he made the adjustments, and it was notable, the adjustment, wasn't it? Because he was hitting it noticeably higher over the net just to keep it in play. And it was a great adjustment because it helped him win the match in the end. So fantastic. And there you go. Chris Mears jumped in for the Greek flag. JG. Look at that. And he pushes himself clear at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I just want to say about Ken Lee there. He's asking why is he not on the leaderboard? It's a monthly leaderboard. So we reset it at the beginning of every month. But yeah, we appreciate all your support. Obviously, in October, you was well up there as well. I think you was number 2.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate you, Ken Lee. Always here. And yeah, we appreciate everybody that joins us on these watch-alongs as well. It's going to be an exciting one today. This one, I don't know how this match would go, though, like this Medvedev-Zverev one. I think that Zverev is going to be more fired up than he was from the last one. I think Medvedev...
well, he might want revenge. That's the main thing for me. And if his first serve, that first set, Medvedev couldn't get into any of your service games. If he does that solidly for 2 sets, then that's for me, that's the only way he wins. And he will win if that is the case, because it is, for sure, for me, one of the greatest serves on the tour right now. It's just super, it's so powerful, and the placement and the spin, everything about it is really good.
And the thing with his serve as well, he doesn't even need to hit it as hard as the speed he does. He can take off, say, 25 kilometers an hour and just go for placement more. He'll be hitting so many more aces, I think. But he goes for a lot of power. A lot of them go in, granted. He has an amazing accuracy and first serve percentage. But you've seen it here on all their previous meetings. Look, I mean, Medvedev, that's only the second match he's won against, but they've both been in Masters finals. So now we're not in a Masters final. Does that give Zverev the advantage? We're not in.
Yeah, but this event isn't a Masters, is it? But it's got the Masters feel.
Oh, it's more,
for me, it's just as big, if not bigger.
Bigger for me. Bigger for me.
I think that's why we could see maybe the same kind of thing. And Medvedev, he does rise to the big occasions. We did see last year against Nadal, he bottled one big time. He was completely beaten. Well, I think he won the first set and it was up a break maybe in the second. He was doing so well, Medvedev, against Nadal last year. Yeah. And kind of bottled that one. Not good enough, really. But he's come out and he's been man enough to admit that it was just he just lost his head, really, and just wasn't able to maintain the level. Rafa Nadal was quite imposing the other side. But I don't think that's going to happen again. He's a year older, wiser, and especially after he's been playing so well. And he had a bit of a blip beginning at the start of 2020, but since then he's pulled off some really spectacular results. And I think even in the US Open, he ended up losing to the eventual champion, Dominic Thiem. But slightly unfortunate with that as well, personally. There was times in that it wasn't really a 3-0 match. If you watched it, you'll know what I mean. For me, it was very tight and it was only just fine margins. And you could say maybe Thiem had a little bit more luck on the day.
Yeah. I think Thiem was just in that crazy form, though. When you're in that type of form, it's hard to play against Dominic Thiem. And you saw it in the Australian Open. He sort of just carried on that form from that tournament, which he really should have won against Novak Djokovic, just couldn't get it over the line, similar to Medvedev in his 2019 US Open final.
I don't know if you've seen the TV, Ben. You see what's happening here? Look, got Djokovic, the world number one's doing like a little speech. I'm not sure exactly what he's saying.
No.
It's strange why he's there, really. He's not playing or anything. Maybe it's the world number one, just giving his take on everything.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, guys. I'm not sure what he's saying. I don't have the sound up too loud.
No, that's it, mate.
But yeah.
I was going to say, maybe you can put some subtitles on when they could see what he's saying.
Yeah, that would be good. But I don't want to mess around with it and lose the whole
string.
Mate, this TV is it's one of them complicated TVs that require 3 remotes to turn it on. And I'm not sure which remote to press, and I'm not messing around. And if I get a black screen, I'll cry because I'm probably never going to get it back on again.
Yeah, you know. Then you'll be there on the radio instead. But
just seeing this in London, man, it is a bit sad as well. Obviously, it's the final year here in London.
No.
And mate, I've got so many great memories. Like growing up, my dad used to take me to this event a few times, and it was kind of like my first sort of memories of tennis, really.
Yeah.
Like, well, obviously, I used to watch all the Wimbledons before, and Roland Garros is always on TV in the UK. But for me, this was my real experience of actually being there at a tournament, and it was just so special. I used to love it so much. We was always quite far away. We never had the best seats in the house, so there was quite small. However, the whole atmosphere, like the music between the thing, like it was just so pumped, and I have just generally loved it. It sort of made me fall in love with tennis, I would say.
Yeah, I know. Well, the atmosphere inside the O2 is crazy. You got all those people. What is it? Nearly 20,000 people, is it? I think it's close to that.
Yeah, 20,000. I think it's going to be reducing now next year to 16,000 in Turin. But still, it's a big stadium, so I think it's still going to be really good. Hopefully, they can sort of enhance the whole atmosphere and spirit of what they've done in the O2, because I think the O2 has been spot on, mate. It's amazing to see so many big faces there. You always see like top celebrities
when they come.
I think the year I went, I think Ronaldo was there as well watching front row. There's always like some top big names watching this event, so it brings out everyone. Yeah,
well, it's a super exciting tournament, and I think London have done it justice for the past 12 years. It's been a very memorable end to the year, but I can understand why some players are a little bit disgruntled that it should just be in one country all the time, because there's people from all around the world play the top tennis players in the world. I'm sure they'd love the chance. I'm sure Federer would have loved to have had it in Switzerland or something for at least a couple of years. I'm sure Djokovic would love it in Serbia, Nadal in Spain, maybe Tsitsipas. Maybe
look at this, Ben. You see this? It's pretty cool. Tsitsipas is walking out. They've done a brilliant job. It looks better than what I remember it, really. Obviously, he's got the doors just opening. Mate, imagine being a player in this situation. It must be nervy, and that's what I think Rublev's not going to be used to.
They got all the smoke there coming up. It looks pretty cool. They've got Dominic Thiem, the big name on the screen. His name lighting up. Quite nice colours, the yellow and blue lighting up all around the stadium there with his name. So it's looking good.
Very good use of the graphics, isn't it? It's like the modern day event. This is like a future event. Like it doesn't really feel like 2020. Something you'd see in like 2030 or something.
I'd love to play on that court. It'd be great fun.
Mate, imagine us, me and you, we hire it out for the day and we have our names and we just come out with all the smoke and then they just see our tennis and it's just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, you know. For sure, mate. Exciting stuff. As I sit down, they got a little FedEx chair. Checking the Federer's got this one put down there because he's not there. His name's got to be included somewhere. Got to see Fed somewhere on that court.
Not sure what Team's doing. He's pointing at his watch.
He's like, "Come on, I've been waiting for ages."
I've been behind that door for about 10 minutes. Where you been, Stefanos?
Yeah, you know, mate. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So pretty, isn't it?
Looks amazing. They got the spotlight on the players. Must be good. There's got a good lighting guy there. And they got coin toss comes up around the top of the stadium for the coin toss as well.
Yeah, I might have to quickly nip off, Ben, just to grab my glasses because I think I didn't anticipate. I think I'd need them. So I better do it now. I'll be like 2 minutes.
If you got to do it, do it.
Sorry to leave you hanging.
That's all right, mate. I'm here. Yeah, so it's going to be a super interesting one. Both the players now out onto the court finally after the super breaker in the doubles finally finished. And that was between, I believe, it was Kulhoff Metic who finally went through in the super break against Kriowetz and Mears. So the underdogs actually won in the end 10-7 in that final set, super tiebreaker. So really, really good play. And I'm going to find out who gets to serve there. Didn't get to catch that. So we got number 3 versus number 6. Dominic Thiem, 3rd seed, versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, number 6.
I just want to say also a massive thank you to Ken Lee for the tip. He just sent a super chat. It wasn't through the system, but he did it through the description.
Oh, nice one. Oh, cheers, Ken. I really appreciate
I think
that.
with that you do. I'm not sure if you make it. I think you're just off, but we'll have to work out because obviously the currency.
Yeah, for sure. You convert it all into USD because that's where most of them come through in USD anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just bringing up obviously the battle for London. The only player to miss out from this is Roger Federer, and Yeah, so I mean, Diego got to come to the finals. I'm sure he's happy about. And
number 9. I'm not sure if that's happened before, but probably has. There's always a few injuries. And then you've got number 10 and 13 there waiting in the wings. Matteo Berrettini and Shapovalov. They're both at the tournament, I believe, and they're waiting. If anyone wants to pull out, they're there in the wings, and they're getting paid quite heavily as well to be so.
What was the reason that? Because I know that Gael Monfils, he was obviously is he injured? He couldn't. He was obviously ranked 11. He couldn't be one of the standby.
Yeah, it's a good point, Ben. I did see online. I forget exactly what it was. I think he just. Someone will probably know in the comments. He's just opted not to be there. So.
I think the way his season went after the break,
I don't think he's up to it right now.
I think he was probably thinking, let one of these other guys have a go. Although saying that,
I wouldn't really want to see a Djokovic Monfils matchup now for sure.
Waiting in the wings, yeah, I don't think we'd have the same match points for a Monfils this time. But waiting in the wings, you get 70 grand. Well, why not? I think that would still be pretty good.
Mate, I'd be there, no doubt.
I'd be there just to watch. I wouldn't even mind. Oh, look at that amazing balcony they have to watch the tennis from. Looks incredible.
Mate, it's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could do the podcast from there, wouldn't it?
One day we'll get there. We'll be there. They'll probably invite us on. We'll get the BBC inviting us on. A few years. I think it's a few years down the line yet, mate.
Maybe more than a few, but
yeah.
Well, I am too fresh there. Said Monfils has a neck injury.
There you go. He wasn't looking particularly amazing in the past couple of months, so I hope that he comes back to his best. It's one of my favorite players on tour to watch. Gael Monfils, just real showman, really brings every time, gets the crowd up for it, and it's a spectator sport at the end of the day. And you need players like Gael Monfils. You need players like Joe Wilfried Tsongas, Nick Kyrgios. I know he's a bit controversial, but people like that, they get the crowd going. And I think a lot of these players that are here in this tournament right now, they also do that. Someone like Dominic Thiem definitely does get the crowd going. He has an amazing shot versatility. Tsitsipas, similar. They all fired up. Rublev, he's like one of the most fired up.
Schwartzman for me is the one I find the most exciting to watch. I just love watching him.
That's what I mean. They've all got a
he just defies
heart.
belief every time. There's so many times you think the ball's gone and he's just there yet again with another shot.
Yeah, I know. And I think all of these players, they have to play at their highest level right now. If they don't play at their highest level, you're going out. And that goes for everybody, including world number 1 Novak Djokovic, because you've seen him. It only takes, I don't know if it was an off day, but he still probably could have beaten Sonego had he just played an all right game, but he went off the boil a little bit and just got battered by Sonego. So it just takes one person, a power hitter, to be hitting all the lines on 2 sets, and that's it. You're gone. But at least in this tournament, it's a round robin. So they'll be playing each player once. Yep. So first up,
it's a battle of the bandana today.
Yeah. what outfits we got? We got Dominic Thiem in the all black with the pink wristband there. He likes rocking that pink wristband.
Just a Rafa, I think that one.
And then, yeah, exactly. And he's Tsitsipas has gone for. He normally goes and has the orange headband with the black. They're all both in all black by the looks of it. It's going to get confusing for me, mate. This is not good.
If Tsitsipas is okay, mate, you've always got the hair.
Yeah, I know. Luckily, hopefully, Dominic Thiem has some trainers on today that aren't going to scupper his running, because I know that he has a little bit of complaints about his trainers.
Mate, from behind, Dominic Thiem looks a bit like Roger Federer.
Maybe that's it.
And when I say behind, I mean the back of his head.
Yeah, I think maybe he thought if he's won it 6 times, maybe I just need to start looking more like Roger Federer to win this thing. So, but Tsitsipas, yeah, he has his very, very unique style, doesn't he? The long hair. Normally has a bit of orange in there. I see he's got a little bit on the trainers. Dominic Thiem normally has the pink as well. Yeah. So that's how we're going to tell the difference. One's got a pink wristband, one's got some orange trainers.
Well, I think you'll be able to tell the difference in the tennis because for me, I think Dominic Thiem's going to prevail, and I'm actually going for a 3-set match. It's going to be super tight, each one. Can't call the score because I don't know what's going to happen. But here we are with Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve first.
Yeah, indeed.
And the start. Here we go, Ben. It's exciting time.
Pretty
We're
crazy.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking at the beginning? Or
Still on the yes. Yeah, mate. I'm already going. Can't help myself. Too excited, mate. This is like the World Cup of tennis. Oh, great backhand. It's already out from Dominic Thiem. Look at that. And the crowd goes wild. I know, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is sad. Like, even just this eerie sort of quiet.
We had that.
Feels weird, doesn't it? Every point usually it's clapped so hard.
And Meister saying there, back at it with you boys. Let's hope for an exciting match. Definitely, mate. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for so many people joining as well.
Yeah.
If you've got any new people here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Come on, let's try and get to 3,000 by the end of the year. And also like the video too. If we can get 100 likes at the beginning, that'd be brilliant.
That'd be amazing.
Allows a lot more people to be able to watch our stuff and allows us to continue to do what we do.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody liking the last video. I think that one's, I'm not sure if it's hit 100 yet, but it was pretty close. This one's surely got to do better. Come on, guys.
This is the ATP Finals, guys. Come on.
I know. Here we go. It's sort of battle of the single-handed backhands as well. So it's really nice to watch this type of tennis.
Yeah.
Whose team
it's going to be very pleasing on the eye, this match.
Yeah, for sure. Just into the net, that one. And Tsitsipas, after a shaky start, now 30-15 to the good.
For me, my memories of this tournament, it's always got like a bit of a football stadium kind of vibe. With the whole, like, all the fans and everyone. Shame we're losing that. We're definitely, we've lost that side of it today.
Good serve.
Just good.
Great volley from Tsitsipas. There you go. Nice serve volley technique. Good start. Good start. That's it. Don't want it to be too shaky. It's always hard to hold your nerve in those first few service games. So, but don't forget, both players have got to deal with those nerves. There we go. Playing it down the middle. They're going forehand to forehand, cross court. Oh, it's into the net, and then a miss-hit from Tsitsipas there. Not the best, was it? A little bit shaky.
It's going to take a bit of time. We're not going to see great tennis straight away.
You never know. Sometimes
we've built it up so much. We're expecting them to both come out like a prime Djokovic Federer at Wimbledon or something.
Is this our first live watch-along for both of these players as well, I believe?
What do you mean?
I don't think we've done one containing either of these players yet. Have we? Oh, no, we did
Dominic
Thiem in the US Open, but not Tsitsipas.
Yeah, we did Tsitsipas Djokovic, didn't we, in the French Open?
You're right. Ignore me.
We've done both. We've not done both of them playing each other, but we've done both individually.
It's just because when I went on the thing earlier on today, there was no Austrian or Greek flag. I was like, well, where were the flags back then?
I think it's because we got our other account there, wasn't we?
Okay. Yeah. You're right. We had to upgrade. Yeah, so a hold of serve from, I'm going to start getting his name right, hopefully today, Tsitsipas. What do you
still
mean?
Need some work then, I think.
Really?
Is it more Budweiser, and it'll be a bit better, I reckon.
Well, I'll just be spitting it out. I think you have to spit it a bit.
Think of it as like a drum.
Yeah, it's like a hi-hat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dominic Thiem, his first service game.
I'm going to quickly grab a beer as well.
Yeah, mate, do it. Let us know where everybody's watching from at home. We love find out where you guys are watching from. And let us know what time it is. Right now here, we're just gone 2:30 in the afternoon. And we're in London, the place where this is actually taking place as well. I wish we could be at the actual place watching it. But, yeah, we're a stone's throw away. A short car ride away. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 15 love. We don't want to see any love 15 Dominic Thiems today. Oh, there's a let, that one. There you go. Ken Lee saying it's 10:42 a.m. If you're on the source already, then fair play, because it's early doors. Remember, it's always midday somewhere. So no, there's no judgment.
What's that?
Here.
Ken complaining that we're on the beers.
No, I'm just saying. I was just asking what time it is everywhere. We got 10:01 a.m. in Australia. Wow, dedication. Love that, Almino. And Wild Live, 9:43 a.m. Wow, look at that. That's
Nice time in Germany though. 3:43. I feel like that's a prime time. Afternoon, bit of afternoon tennis.
Definitely be having a beer in Germany as well. Cool. Get one of those Steins in with the double pinter in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like a good beer fest. Oh, look at that. Pretty clean 1-2 punch there from Dominic Thiem.
There's a big festival, is it Oktoberfest on October?
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to go to that one.
Where's that? Is that Germany or Austria?
Yeah, Germany, yeah. Yeah, definitely want to go.
There's a few in Austria as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, for sure. They both speak in German. We got Obasi there from Nigeria joining 3:44. Amazing. Look at that. I'm always surprised sometimes when it's only an hour ahead of us in different places. But obviously, it's always done on the lines, isn't it, where you are?
Yeah.
So 40-15.
My geography's not good, so don't test me.
That's why it's so crazy when you go to places like, well, you go to the big continents like Africa and stuff, and you can be on one side and it's like a few hours difference to the other side of the continent. Same as in America, they've got like 4-hour time difference in some places of America. Whereas in England,
there it is. Dominic Thiem's on the board, 1-1, and he holds.
Well done, good start.
Not the most exciting battle so far. Both just finding their feet here.
Here we go. We got a viral video saying, yo, guys, who do you think is going to take it all? I like Zverev or Djokovic, which is, quite an very, very warranted picks there for sure. I mean, me personally, I have Djokovic, Medvedev going through from one group and Thiem and Rublev in the other group. So, yeah, I mean, in this match...
Disrespect, mate. The disrespect on Rafael Nadal.
You
Terrible.
You hate it. Oh, into the net. A little bit weak. Well, there's some weak shots going on from Stefanos so far. It's a bit strange. Aaron saying, watching from Loughborough right now. Got the famous university there in Loughborough. Sports
my buddy went to Loughborough University. I was in Leicester myself, so it's not too far.
No surprise there. Jagger thinks Zverev's going to win. Good.
Probably thinks Zverev's going to win this match as well.
Yeah, he is. He's morally won the match, no matter where he is. And Obasi saying Zverev for him as well. So, wow, fantastic. Here we go, 15-all. Dominic Thiem in his very low stance. Not 10 meters behind the baseline today. I'm not sure what's going on. He's on the baseline to receive this one. Here we go. Oh, good backhand down the line. Big lamb shank. I need to get that button ready for early next year, I think. Yeah, I mean, that was a bit of a shank, wasn't it?
Mate, he needs to warm up the Tsitsipas.
Yeah, he's just a bit of a slow starter, isn't he, in matches?
Well, this whole match, so far, he's been so slow.
Yeah.
He's not really arrived yet. Where's his dad? I wonder if his dad's there.
Probably. Well, I don't know if he is. He's hiding. Here we go. Oh, it's long. Both players a bit cagey this opening first few games. Just neither player really wanting to really go for the shots. We're getting a lot of service line tennis for here. No one's trying to hit the baseline right now. So in fear of going long. When they do, it is going long.
But I reckon Sinner's watching this at home and thinking, I could have done better if I was there.
It's a good serve, and there you go, 40-30. And I think both players are just going to be happy to get out their service games at this rate. And there you go, Ed saying, Thiem uses up all his energy in the first set. No wonder he gets tired despite constant Red Bulls. Oh, it's wide from Tsitsipas there, and we got our first juice, and he sort of holds his hands up like, oh, what's going on? This isn't how
the thing is with Thiem, though, you've got to remember his stamina is crazy. He can play tennis every single day and doesn't seem to get tired.
We did see
he's such an athlete, such a fit athlete. So for me, he can come out quick this match, and I think he'll be able to maintain it for the whole duration.
Yeah. mean, we did see Tsitsipas went to 5 sets with Djokovic, and then it looked like he was sort of just getting injured or something at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was oh no, that's not a good one. And into the net with the volley there, and where his volleying looked good before, now he's given the first break point of this this first match.
Wasn't a very good approach shot to come into the net.
No, but it wasn't even a very powerful shot at him. It was quite an easy volley. He just popped it into the net. Bit strange, really. Not the start you really want to see from the reigning champion. Here we go. Serving. Good serve this time. Good return. Good length from Dominic Thiem. They're going backhand to backhand. Into the forehand for Tsitsipas. Oh, this is a bit better now. Both players actually hitting through the ball now. Good angles from Tsitsipas on the backhand side. And he's gone down the line. Dominic Thiem scrambles. Oh, he's into the net. And it's into the net from Thiem. Wow.
That was going in, wasn't it? Down the line. That was a brilliant passing shot. Almost. Just clipped the top of the net.
Yeah. It was definitely very, very close.
Only marginally bounced his side. Sometimes that bounces the. He looks disappointed there.
It's an opportunity, break point, and normally that's his go-to. That backhand down the line. We've seen him use it against so many players. So advantage Tsitsipas, just like that. One serve, and now it's his advantage.
Yep, opportunity gone.
And Joe saying the broadcast on the TV is not as sharp as it normally is. That's not good.
Maybe it's the TV.
I wasn't even able to actually get it in HD. For some reason, the HD channel stopped working, so I had to watch in normal TV, which at least I'm able to watch it. So here we go. They're going backhand to backhand. Always hit the net cord. Tsitsipas has tried to go line, but it's gone long and wide. And both players, I think he used that as an opportunity to just have a bit of a go at it, to be honest.
Yeah, but there's no need to. You're at a big moment.
Yeah, I know. Well, here we go. We got Wild Live saying there. Team had lined that up. A huge missed opportunity. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
He had all these angles. Perfect.
Good serve out wide. Now he's into the net. Good volley away. Well played, Tsitsipas.
Mate, I love the big graphic, the big screen. It's got like shame we can't have that for our live points. Can't we nick their screen?
Why not? Let's try. They'll probably tag us off YouTube. No, it's very fancy. We'll get one like that soon, JG. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we need one with the players like standing there.
Good volley away and a good hold there from Stefanos in the end. Got Andy there saying Tsitsipas to win in 3 sets, which would be the same as the last time they met. So
yeah, I do think it's going to go to 3 sets. I just don't see another option, really.
The way it started, I mean, would you want to see 3 sets of this tennis, though?
No, but it's not going to. It's only just a start, mate.
Yeah,
it's not like the final. The final was a lot more electric.
They're showing some highlights of that final now. When he won last year, obviously.
Yeah, it's so emotional, wasn't it? Tsitsipas there crying afterwards.
Drenching the court with sweat. But so amazing, though, to have won that on the first time of asking. And now it just seems it's such a big thing now for him. Like, can you defend it? That's just so much more difficult, the defending of it, than it is the winning of it. Oh, what's going on there?
Mate, I don't know how long we're going to be able to see this again.
I don't know.
All these people. I'm getting flashbacks of the Adria Tour.
I know. Wow, God. Yeah, there was about 1,000 people there crowding there for photos.
They pretended that Corona didn't exist for a week.
Yeah, and it definitely did, as everybody started coming down with it. So Tsitsipas will be happy to just get that hold out the way. I think he's just looking forward to just maybe trying. I think he just needs to just go for it. I think he just needs to just try and attack a team serve now. What's the point in just playing this patter cake tennis where neither of you's playing great? May as well at least go for it. Like, if you're going to just try and rely on the other opponent just to make a mistake all the time, it's not really the best way of doing anything, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I hope this game sort of springs to life soon. Didn't think I'd be saying that, but I'm surprised he even hit
It's
that
a
one.
good
Not that long.
volley. Yeah, it was a really good volley there from Dominic Thiem. Just came in and took it early just to stop Tsitsipas coming back into the court. I think got
Well,
to
we've got
do
some
that with
predictions
him.
coming in there. Mixie's saying, I think Team's going to win in 2 sets. We've got Magritte saying Tsitsipas to win straight sets. And Daniele
Wow.
saying Team to win in 3 sets. So a bit of a mixture.
Ooh. Yeah,
All 3
for sure.
different.
Yeah. Here we go. Dominic Thiem.
I think Team to win in 3
Right.
sets, personally. So I agree with Daniele.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very good assumption. I think, I don't know. It's hard to call at the moment. Neither player's really playing that great. It's hard to see which way. I think this first set, I don't think it's pivotal. I think the second set obviously is. And that's what always dictates the course of any of these 3-set matches. I think this one, we're going to start seeing what both players are made of around the sort of like 6-game mark, I think. They both will be warmed up by them.
Well, we've got Elisa there just asking who are the alternatives this year. We've got Shapovalov and Berrettini.
Yeah,
both
for
at
sure.
the event.
Berrettini could have made it there off his own accord if he'd have just... who is it he went out to in the it's Giron, wasn't it? In the
Marcus Giron. To be fair, he had to win Paris. He had to go all the way and win Paris.
But still
possible for someone like Berrettini. I fancied him to go quite far.
Get through the first match, at least. Come on.
Yeah, it was poor. But must be kind of like a bit of an injury going on or something there.
Or just a lack of match fitness or something. I don't know. We haven't seen much of him, have we? We've been speaking about where's Berrettini gone?
Antonio there. I love his reasoning. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I think Tsitsipas will win because I don't see his father in the crowd yet.
Well,
mate, I think the father effect's a big thing. If Tsitsipas' dad's not there, I don't know. He might even edge it today.
Yeah, it's true. And here we go. 30-all. We all had 1 break point so far for Dominic Thiem. Can we get one for Stefanos early in this match? Yeah, I mean, obviously I've given Thiem the tip for going through the group, so I should probably stick with a prediction that sticks with that prediction, really. So I would probably stick with Dominic Thiem and probably 3 as well, because the way they're playing at the moment, unless his level really raises, this is very cagey. He's really opening up his body there, inside-out forehand. Long from Tsitsipas.
Yeah.
Have we got a Hawkeye on this one, in this tournament, or not?
Yeah, pretty sure. Always usually is.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Oh, they're saying, where are all the line judges?
Mate, how many times have we had the debate? What's better, to be a Grand Slam finalist and lose?
All lines are covered by Hawkeye. So there you go. You don't even need Hawkeye because all lines are covered by Hawkeye. There you go.
Hey, do you remember that big debate we used to have back at work? What's better, to win? Oh no, to be runner-up of a Grand Slam or win the ATP Nitto Finals?
Was it the Nitto one? Was that the one that was the example?
Yeah, that's the one. That was the big one.
Well, yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, I know that you were very vocal. You said Nitto Finals. I was runner-up in a Grand Slam.
Yeah. For me, I just think it's better to be able to win an actual event than be known as a loser, in essence.
No, as a loser.
Well, you are, Ben. You got to the final. It's a big achievement getting to the Grand Slam final. But if you've lost, surely it's not as good as going to the ATP Finals and winning.
I think that argument changed throughout.
No, that is the argument.
I think the argument started with just to win an ATP event, and then you realised that probably wasn't very realistic. If it was just any Masters event, would probably be a better argument. No,
I'm just talking about this. This is my argument now.
Okay, that's your argument now. Well, I still think getting to these finals, I still think that there's people who are still going to remember Grand Slam finalists more than they'll probably remember winners of this tournament, I think.
I disagree completely. I know we've never agreed on it.
I don't know. I just think it takes so much to be able to... obviously, it takes a lot to get to this because you have to be in the top 8 players in the world to get there.
And you have to get through a group stage and a semi-final and then win a final.
But to win a Grand Slam, that's where all the pressure is. That's the thing, the title that everybody wants in the sport. And to even come close to getting into the final, to have that feeling, that adrenaline, that...
Mate, I'm sure a lot of people do agree. I saw like a poll on Twitter, very similar.
Yeah.
And a lot of people agree with your stance. Melez, they're saying that a Grand Slam final is a lot greater achievement than winning the ATP finals. But for me, it's not. I don't know. I don't want to be harsh. No, at least as they're mocking me saying known as a loser. But in essence, you lost.
Oh, good lob there from Dominic Thiem. Oh, a nice drop shot there from Tsitsipas.
Yeah, crafty, that one.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I mean, it's you are a loser, but you're also a very, very incredible tennis player because you will be remembered as somebody
who lost.
Well, it's not. Yeah, but
you remember as someone who lost the final.
Yeah, but Andy Murray, he managed to. How many Grand Slam finals did he lose? He got to he maybe lost 8.
And he's been remembered for losing all them finals.
But he's still remembered as one of the greatest for getting to that many Grand Slam finals.
Yeah, he's been known as the greatest for getting there, but he's still known for being a loser in them. I prefer to be known to be a winner in the ATP finals. But there we go.
Well, I think there's a long way off us becoming a Grand Slam finalist or an ATP Tour finalist champion. So maybe we'll have to ask the players themselves.
Yeah, but hypothetically. Well, I'm going to ask them for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe if we can get eventually some of these top dogs on there, then we can. Oh, it's long down the line there, and we got 40 love. We're going to have our first game to love, JG.
Mate, I think we need one. Get these beers flowing a bit. And one thing I can say, being in London right now, it's pretty nice that it's indoors because it's raining quite heavy right now.
Yeah, I know. It's not the best day. It's a perfect day for staying in and watching some tennis here. Oh, it's a great serve. And it's long, and we've got our first one. There you go.
Cheers.
The campers is out. Cheers, buddy. We're both on the buds again. I've still got quite a few left.
Well, I need to get rid of them.
I know,
I'm just
mate.
going through them just to get rid of them at this stage.
Not my favourite, to be fair. But
they're nice and cold, though. I've had them in the fridge for a few days. So.
Yeah, they're cold, but I think I can drink quite a lot. They don't really do a lot.
Well, Melez there saying, so Ben thinks Raonic Anderson is better than Zverev Tsitsipas. So. Come on, Melez. That's what we want to see.
I love the fact you use those ones instead of using somebody like Andy Murray or someone like that. But
it's a very valid debate.
Well, Anderson was doing well the other day. He was getting where did he get through to? I've forgotten now.
What, a quarter final of a 250? Oh, wow. He's good.
Quarter final of a 250. You disrespect Kevin Anderson. He was your dark horse for a tournament.
That was the 50. That was the 500, wasn't it? The Vienna.
Yeah, I believe so, mate. Yeah, I mean, they're great players. Obviously, other great players like Pat Rafter. He's been runner-up in Grand Slam finals as well.
Yeah, would Pat Rafter replace that final, that losing final, with a Nitto ATP win?
I don't know. It depends what money was on the line, I guess.
I'm not talking. Forget the money. Forget the money.
Oh, what about the points?
Well, you'd get more points, I believe, for winning this than you would a final of a slam.
Do you? What's the points for winning this one? Just one. Isn't it just a 1,000 event?
No, you get more, I believe.
Are you sure?
Well, I think I've worked it out that you get more, I believe, for winning this than you would do for a
1,500. 1,500.
Yeah.
There you go. For an undefeated champion, that is. They have to be undefeated. So you get points for each match.
Yeah.
So there you go. Interesting the way it works, but makes it even more difficult for other players to catch them because you're essentially you have to win 4 or 5 matches at an ATP 250 to win the equivalent of one match here.
Well, Ken here is asking me, would Rafa prefer winning the Nitto finals or runner-up of the Australian Open? And for me, it's an easy answer. 100% Nitto finals for me. Rafael Nadal, he doesn't celebrate finals.
Just because he hasn't won it yet.
Regardless, Nadal doesn't celebrate finals. He's a champion.
Here we go. Dominic Thiem serving with 15 love. going forehand. Oh, it's long, that forehand.
Wild.
I know. Right now, we're yet to see the Dominic team that dominated at the US Open. And then Antonio jumping in my court, which is good. I'm correct, because to reach a Grand Slam final and lose is not so attractive, but it's a best of 5 tournament. So just to get a round of 4 is hard. Yeah. So, to get to the 4th round of a
Mate, you can make an argument for both. I'm just sitting more on the side that I prefer to be a champion rather than a loser of a final. Yeah.
Well, you probably still be forgotten about, but that's just the way it is. There we go. 30-15. Dominic Thiem. Not love 15 this time. Oh, it's into the net. Here we go. Here we go. Second serve. Is he going to go for this? Gone cross court. Dominic Thiem down the line with that forehand. He attacks the net. Great volley from Dominic Thiem.
Too good.
Yeah, far too good.
And Wildlife, as always, sums it up perfectly. Too many rallies ending in errors. Come on, guys. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's all we've seen so far. Too many mistakes. Not the highest level of tennis. Hopefully it picks up.
Maybe these two rely on the crowd. We've got Jason there saying, who would you pick? Nadal or Rublev? Well, we were chatting about it just before we started.
I think we'll be going head-to-head on this one. I'm going for Nadal, Ben Rublev.
Yep, that's true. There you go. Finished off. 40-30. Tsitsipas. Just one more point. Just needs to get into that juice. Interesting, though. It's very cagey still, this match. Very difficult to see who's going to come out on top still. But neither player that confident. I mean, Tsitsipas held to love. That was very good sign of intent. Or team serve. Oh, bad catch by the ball boy. Nearly hit him in the face.
Yeah, I believe we've got someone asking there about the prize money. And the prize money is crazy. You've got like a participation fee of $150,000. And then if you win the final, you get $500,000. I think in total, there's like a $9 million kitty.
Ooh,
which is just bizarre. It's mad. It's mental.
Yeah. Game team.
It could be life-changing. It would be life-changing for a man like a Schwartzman or a Rublev if they were to win this.
Schwartzman got to the semi-finals of the French Open, don't forget. Pretty amazing achievement for him. So he's been mixing it with the best of them this year. He obviously beat Dominic Thiem in that epic 5-set match in the French Open, which went on what it seemed for days, but it was just 5.5 hours, I believe.
Yeah, and Dan De Castro makes a good point, actually. Nervy, but he's saying it's logical because it's such a big match. He's saying the winner virtually makes the semi-final.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a really tough one. I think
you'd have to say so, because in the group, these are like number 2 and 3. Obviously, if you put what, Rafa first, and then these two and 3.
Why is Rafa first? He's always first.
I do think whoever wins this goes through out of these two.
Well, it's going to be really tough.
And for me, Rafa makes up the other number.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see, because Rafa.
Oh, there's the dad. We've seen it. Tsitsipas's dad is there. So advantage, Dominic Thiem.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. 15-all. He'll be hoping. Oh, first service. Or he'll be hoping it doesn't affect him badly if his dad starts.
Well, Antonio's seen it as well. Oh no, the father is there.
Yeah, yesterday.
He wasn't wearing the mask either. He wasn't wearing the Tsitsipas mask.
No. Yeah, Wildlife saying, I think Diego is doing okay. He's made $8 million in prize money. Don't think he's going to be going short anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, another big lamb shank there from Stefanos, and that backhand's not looking very impressive today. And how many times are we going to go to the crowd to see the dad? That's my question. I think we could take a poll on that. It was like the poll on Pospisil's girlfriend yesterday.
Or Sportsman's girlfriend.
The Sportsman's, yeah. Yeah.
He's under a bit of pressure here. I think he's got 2 break points against his serve
Yeah,
here.
it was wide, that one. That was a bit hasty.
They've started showing his dad, and all of a sudden, 2 break points.
Yeah, that as soon as the dad showed up, it's all gone wrong, isn't it? It's all gone wrong.
So this
dear.
Well, he's going to have a few more break point opportunities. Obviously, he's had one so far, not been able to take it.
Yeah. Here we go. Can he hold? He's going to need to just win a couple of points. He needs some good serve. Good first serve there. He into the net. Puts it away. It's good play.
Good volley. 1 save.
Yeah, very good. 1 down. 1 to go. Here we go. Yeah, and Dr. Sajjad there saying Dominic is playing better than Tsitsipas. Must win. He's showing less signs of frailty, I think. I think that's right. Antonio saying, I'm telling you, the camera's pointing to the dad and now Thiem is breaking.
Oh, not yet, because he just saves another break point and we're at juice here. Back to the dad. Here we go.
Yeah, back to the dad at juice. That means it's not going to be another error now. Here we go. So first serve percentage at 79% for Tsitsipas. Good first serve there. Forces it out into the team backhand. Tsitsipas now into the forehand side for Thiem. Pushing him around the back of the court. Team forehand. Now team backhand. It hits the net cord. He comes into the net. Hits into the team backhand. He's gone for the big lob.
Yeah, long.
There you go.
Poor shot. Poor shot and poor match so far. Not been that infused of anything I've seen so far.
No, I mean, and like Alyssa's saying there, yeah, the alternates make $73,000 just for showing up. Like, what a great little.
And you get to watch as well.
Yeah, you get to watch some. I would say great tennis, but we've not. There you go. There's a hold,
and he's out of it. 4-3.
Wow. So the break points we've had so far, no one has converted. So,
and I think we've seen one though on the Dominic Thiem serve. Yeah.
Did we not? I thought we did.
Did we?
I'll have a quick look. We had.
Yeah, 1 for Tsitsipas and 2 there.
Oh, sorry. Are they all against Tsitsipas? Apologies. Yeah, I realised.
So we had none on the team serve. However, if we are to get one here, it could be super nervy. We'd allow Tsitsipas to get to the magic number 5.
And then coming into what could be the business end of the set. Now we could really start. I would say start seeing the nerves start kicking in. But if the nerves start kicking in, can they start hitting it worse? I don't know. Right now, they're not hitting it particularly clean.
Well, you wouldn't think this is the top 8 players of the year, would you?
not so far. It just seems very nervy, and I don't know. Is it just nerves? Do you reckon
both of these being what number
3 and
6?
3 and 6.
Yeah, but in terms of the 8.
Yeah, 3 and number 3, Dominic Thiem, number 6, Tsitsipas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but do you say in terms of like all of them? Just because no Federer is there.
Yeah.
So, Thiem's still number 3, Medvedev 4. He'll be 5 then. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So here we go, Dominic Thiem. This is the time where you have to hold your serve. You're 4-3 down, and now it's all to play for. Will Tsitsipas step up his attempt at winning this?
Well, I'm saying I might go back to bed. I'm starting to yawn.
Yeah, looks like Thiem was about to yawn there as well. What's happening to this match? What are they doing?
Gosh, it's all the hype, isn't it? It's never going to live up to the hype.
Yeah, there you go. There's the first. He's held straight away.
Held what?
What? He's held the first point.
Oh.
15 love is important this game. Oh, there you go. Quite an easy one there again. 30 love. Good serve.
Yeah. He's been serving quite well, Thiem. I'd say he served a lot better than Tsitsipas so far.
So Antonio saying who replaced Federer this year? So it'd be Schwartzman. He moved in. The 9th place guy came in to replace. It was little man Diego. Here we go. Big serve. Hitting it into the forehand of Tsitsipas. Now he's gone down the line to the backhand and he sliced it just onto the baseline. Now Thiem going big forehand. Good shot.
Good point, that.
Yeah, finally.
A little bit more of that winners. We need, I think.
And Ed saying, no one can replace him. He can never be replaced.
Roger Federer,
yeah, Roger. Yeah, exactly. He cannot be replaced. Oh, there you go. Good catch there from the ball girl. Here we go. 40 love. Second serve. Going for a game to love. And there you go. We got our second game to love.
Yeah, not only that, Ben, for me, we're also approaching the business end.
Yeah, so
double button press here.
We've had
the most exciting thing to happen this match.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. A couple of game to loves are the main talking points of this match so far. So good serve there from Stefanos. 15 love. Maybe we can hope for a few more games to love, mate. See if we can get our record broken of 4 games to love.
I think this is going to start this match really in the second set. We should have just started our stream then as well.
Oh, we started a half hour early instead. Poor backhand into the net there from Stefanos. He has the tendency for that backhand to just misfire quite a lot. It's very strange that he goes to the well so many times with that topspin backhand. Here we go. Team Mella saying Team Golders GTL champagne business end. There we go. It's 30-15. Big serve. It's ace. And could we be seeing him get to first to be to the magic 5? It is the magic number, as we know.
I wonder what Tsitsipas's first serve percent is.
Ken's jumping on me. Hope Rafa crushes Rublev so we can rub it in my face.
Mate, I can't wait too, mate. Don't worry. It's going to happen as well today.
God, we got that one later. I think that one's going to have a lot more fire about it than this match. Especially for you.
Yes, there we go. Tsitsipas holds 5-4.
5-4. And as that, if we go over to the women's, Sabalenka has just taken the first set in the women's final against Elise Mertens.
Brilliant. I think if you win that, you beat me, right, in the bracket?
I believe
number 1
so.
and 2.
I believe so. I wasn't even keeping an eye on that. I just thought it was interesting. I just saw it pop up on the screen. But yeah, well, for some reason,
so we have a little bit of that quickly for this one. I'm interested to see what Tsitsipas's, both players really, serving stats are. So there we can see that Tsitsipas has served slightly better, in fact. First serve 0.1, 83%. It's pretty high.
Yeah. And
so's team, to be fair. 75 is pretty good as well. He's dropped off quite a bit on the second serve. So Tsitsipas can really attack the team's second serve. And I think he'll get a bit of joy. Maybe even force a first break point.
Yeah, well, needs one. I can't believe he hasn't had one yet. I mean, but then again, it's been a little bit inconsistent from him. I mean,
let's saying that, mate. He's still 5-4 up. He's only 1 game away now. If he breaks now,
they're giving us winners and unforced errors today, mate. That's nice of them. So there you go. Total winners 4-5, 8 unforced errors though there from Tsitsipas.
Yeah,
not
that's why we've seen that's why we've seen the break points. I feel if we didn't maybe see them unforced errors, Tsitsipas could be. I don't know. You never know. Could have maybe seen a few break points and may have even broken.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just
Wait,
not
James
been.
They're saying Saba could probably beat most of the male players in a fight.
Right
reckon
now,
they could beat either of these two as well, the way they play it.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, if you haven't joined the tennis league, maybe JG, you can pop the link in the description. I know there's not going to be any more matches this year, but join in, and then we'll keep you posted for when it kicks off at the beginning of next year.
Yeah, it's free to join, so there's no harm in doing it. You can put your predictions up against our ones then.
15 love, Dominic Thiem. I think the key for Dominic Thiem is not letting it go to love 15. And there we go. It's backhand to backhand, cross court. It's the battle of the backhands. Who's going to break first? Oh, Tsitsipas goes down the line, opens the court. Didn't put it in the corner, really. Oh, and the shank from Tsitsipas again. Has so many.
Again. I think that was forehand, maybe. I don't know.
I see him do so many shanks, though. I'm surprised.
Yeah, Tsitsipas, he mishits the ball more than any other player on the top, the top level.
And is this just the grip?
I've just realised, Ben, I was reading the stats the wrong way, you know? You didn't even notice yourself. I was reading them the wrong way around.
Which ones?
Tsitsipas was on the right. I thought Thiem was on the right.
No, Tsitsipas on the right. He's had he had the more unforced errors. Oh, here we go. 40 love. Dominic Thiem. Are we going to see another game to love? Come on. Do it for us. I might crack out a Desperado. Just to liven this match up a bit.
I think you need your cider, mate. That strong one you've got.
Oh, God. The Henry Weston. So it's into the net. And there you go. Game to love. There you go, guys. Cheers. Ching. Get the champers out. 5-5. And who's going to break first? Are we going tie break in this first set, JG? What do you think?
Probably the way it's looked. I think tie break's the wise choice.
Moinmeister saying game to love. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me, mate, if we see 3 tie breaks today.
Yeah. And game to love, obviously, is when you win the game to love. And that's what just happened yet again. And the name of the podcast, conveniently. Good serve there. That's an ace. And that's 30 love. And we're going to go for another one. We're going for 2 in a row. So difficult to get the tie break game to love, though. Well, I've only had that once.
Maybe twice.
Was it twice? I think we only had it once.
Forget who now.
Close that serve. He's got a second serve to contend with. Oh, good return backhand. Slice. Inside that forehand by Thiem. Down the middle. Now, bit cagey. Slice. Goes topspin. Oh, and he's hooked that. Yeah, what's that about, Thiem? It's not good. And Ivan jumping in the chat there. What do you guys think about Marian Cilic? Well,
huge fan. I love him. I think he's brilliant. Didn't have a very good year this year. Super disappointing recently as well. But I saw his tweet the other day. He said he's going to come back stronger next year and he's going to be there and to hopefully give a bit better tennis. We know he can win a slam when he's firing.
And look at it again. That's another one. There you go. Another game to love in this match. And Stefanos makes it at least a tie break for him in this first set. So it's the pressure back on Dominic Thiem again. And
it's always had a tie break written all over it from the first point.
Yeah, and Wildlife saying, his serving's keeping him in the match, really. Yeah, with all those unforced errors that he keeps on misfiring off of that backhand and even forehand side now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see him serving so well and just making it up with that. It's sort of like a bit reminiscent of a Zverev. He has this serve saving him in so many matches. But I think if Dominic Thiem ups the level a little bit, he can really get into this Tsitsipas serve, to be honest. But
this is nothing like the final we saw last year, is it?
Absolutely nothing
like
it. Yeah, it's totally different. I'm actually feeling bad for making that intro now. And all the hype. Yeah, and Irene, I agree with you. I miss Sinner. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yesterday's match, there was some proper power hitting and some great winners. This match, not really lived up to the billing, has it?
Still early days, though. I think, like I said, the second set, it's going to spring into life.
It is indeed. Here we go. I don't know what. Maybe it's these players just benefit from the crowd. I think that they thrive on it. Both of these players, they
the
love
crowd would lift you up quite a bit.
Yeah, I think that both of these players, despite Dominic Thiem winning in the US Open, he's made a bit of a struggle of it. But I think when he obviously plays at his home in Austria, when he's won that tournament, it lifts him so much. And I think he has such a big fan base these days, Dominic Thiem. It could only help him. And obviously, Tsitsipas won it in London last year. He would have had an amazing fan base here playing this year if there was fans. But
12 travel 21 saying Thiem won it last year on a first set tiebreak, and he won the first set tiebreak. Will history repeat itself?
So just a little bit of history repeating, as the song says. There we go. The backhand to backhand. It's a battle of the backhands. But no one really going for the lines, really. They're keeping it pretty central. Who's going to finally inject the pace? There you go. Tsitsipas goes for it. He's going back behind Thiem. He's gone for the slice. It's back in court to the forehand. Good angle from Tsitsipas. Now he's gone backhand, but it's hit the line. And Looper, what a great shot. I thought it was going out, that one.
Yeah.
It looped so much, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looked like it was going past the line, and then
good rally. I enjoyed that. That was one of the best rallies of the match.
I think that's the level suddenly rose just for a second, and that's
they're just showing us why they're there for a change.
Yeah, obviously, in that tiebreak was even super close last year. There was no breaks of serve in the first set last year either, so. It was 8-6 in the tiebreak. We have to get to the tiebreak first. Is Tsitsipas going to allow it? Oh, dodgy backhand return. 30-15, Dominic Thiem.
Well, Elisa's there asking, what is the chance Sinner makes the ATP Finals next year? I think we've answered this question quite a few times now, but we both think it's more than possible. Obviously, it's going to be in Italy as well, and he's playing so well. If he can sort of do a bit like a Rublev this year, then there's no chance. There's no reason why you can't be there.
Yeah, it's more than possible. Oh, good slice. Good volley from Thiem. Took all the pace off it. Fantastic hands at the net there. But yeah, even with these good shots, it's still the life in this match still needs to be injected somehow.
Well, a crowd would help. I don't think we'd be seeing this first set if there was a crowd there.
No, I think you're right as well. Maybe we need some like UTS sound
This is
effects.
like the typical, this is like the typical first set behind closed doors type match.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean at the UTS they obviously had that, but they had like some speakers with some different noises being played, like crowd cheers and things like that, just to boost the players' morale when they're playing. Good backhand from Thiem. He's into the net again and good volley. Whoa. He gets it back, but smashed away, and we're going to tiebreak in this first set.
Yeah.
It was expected. I'm not going to say it wasn't. Pretty exciting. Now, can we have the level?
Dominic Thiem to win 8-6?
Can it happen again? Can it happen again? Are we going to see the exact same tiebreak score from the final? Imagine if we have the exact same score of the match. That would be bizarre. But yeah, Tsitsipas didn't really start going until the second set.
Tsitsipas won't mind it, mate. He'll take it if it is the same.
Oh yeah,
he won't even mind losing this set,
especially if he can win the second set 6-2 again. So Dominic Thiem is back on you. 1-0, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Oh mate, don't start yawning. That's a terrible sign. Oh God, is it that bad? Here we go.
It's a bit tiring.
Need to get you a mask to cover him up. Good return. Tsitsipas with the shank again. I mean, how many times?
How many shanks have we seen from him in this first set?
5.
It's got to be well over 5.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy. This is a guy who is the reigning champion here. Got to the semis of the French Open and took Djokovic to 5 sets. Yeah, the shank is just there. It's a reoccurring thing for him. Oh, good catch from the ball girl.
The second most exciting thing.
And my monster saying this is actually a restream from last year's final. Secret. There you go. It's long and Tsitsipas. And that's the first mini break. So it's not my monster because there was no mini breaks up until right at the end of the last year's one. So just as
angry Dominic Thiem is, he's shouting at himself. That's what we need to see, though. I want to see a bit of frustration.
Yeah, come on. Get some passion out. Get some passion out. There's an ace. Wow.
3-1.
Maybe we're going to have a reverse of the last final with a 7-4, and then it goes the other way.
The team wins the second set 6-2. That'll be a bit dubious, won't it?
Yeah, it will be a little bit weird. Here we go. Tsitsipas serving. Another ace, and look at that. That's how you just consolidate the mini break. 2 aces.
Well, he's not had a look at a break point so far. Now he's up a little mini break in the tie break. That's when it's more important.
A mini break is all it takes.
Ian, they're asking how many sets. It's best of 3.
Yeah, for sure. And Ivan saying, let's go, Dominic. Yeah, for sure. I mean, first set doesn't mean everything, though, as we know. That's just
Chris Mill will be happy.
Oh, another miss hit, though, return. So bizarre seeing how many there are, and yet he still looks the favourite to win the set at the moment.
I don't understand how Tsitsipas is gonna. If Tsitsipas wins this set, it's got to be the luckiest first set win I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's bizarre. He's not playing his best tennis at all.
Very clutch, isn't it?
So
Mele saying Roddick wishes he was that clutch.
Yeah, for sure. How long do you reckon until we see Tsitsipas win a Grand Slam?
Well, it's not a certainty that he ever will. You can't say you talk like all these young players are all going to win a Grand Slam. Certainly, not all of them will.
For me,
there's no question about it. But I think he will personally, and I think it'll probably be. I don't know. Maybe I just don't see it happening while the big 3 are here. I hate to say it. I hate to be the negative person, but while they're still firing, I don't really see an avenue for Tsitsipas.
Holds his serve there. We go 4-3, and the pressure back on Stefano. Here we go. Can he hold his 2 serves to give him? I think it will be. Would that be 4 set points? Yeah, I believe so. Or 3 set points? No, 3 set points if he holds. Apologies. Big serve. Team can't get it back in play, and there you go. It's long.
He's made the gap again. He's back to his little gap.
It's only one more point though. One more point. Yeah. If he can break back, then we're all back on serve again. So
we need to get into the Tsitsipas serve first.
Yeah, he's not looked like he's getting close. Oh, and that serve's way off. I knew he was going to go for that wide one as well. He did that last time on the second serve. Here we go. His actual second serve. Team. Oh, it's a big hit. Somehow Tsitsipas got it back, and Team's really going for this. Signal of intent. Tsitsipas into the net. Team fires it into the open court.
Finally.
Look at that. Finally.
A lot better. He needed to be pushed against the wall that hard where he's 5-3 to finally show a bit of desire to be here.
Why wait now until you hit those type of shots?
How long has it been, Ben? It must be about, what, 45 minutes?
54 minutes until we've
seen a bit of enthusiasm of any kind.
Guts behind an actual shot. Like hitting the ball like you want to win a point. That's what we're missing. And that's what he just did. He hit, and you saw the intensity of the rally ramp up. Here we go. Dominic Thiem back on serve, 4-5. And there you go, 5-all.
Yeah.
And how it's changing round all of a sudden.
Mate, this next point is huge. Who's going to get the set point?
There you go. Sits has a huge serve, and serves win slams. Ben knows this.
Yeah, and he's saying Tsitsipas is going to win a slam in 2022. A lot of love for him.
Could well do. I mean, I'm backing him too. I think he could well win on it any surface as well. I'd like to see him at Wimbledon. I want to see how well he does there. That's a good serve from Dominic Thiem there. And we've got our first set point.
Set point, Dominic Thiem, and he's turned it round from 5-3 down in the tiebreak.
Wow, and there you go. Just from a little bit of optimistic tennis play, see what happened. The tennis gods looked down on you and said, you will be rewarded.
Mate, for me, he deserves it just off that a bit alone.
Yeah,
he's the only person who's shown anything.
From 1 point in the whole first set, he deserves now to win this set. And it's set point, but Tsitsipas is serving. Could we be seeing an 8-6 again, though? Oh, it's a good serve. He's got it back in, but it's just over the net. And he's hit back towards Dominic Thiem. It's lobbed over. It's in. And he hits it to Thiem at the net. He's volleyed it. Now the lob from Tsitsipas. It's long.
What a waste that is.
Dominic Thiem.
That's got to hurt Stefanos. That is absolutely terrible. I'm sorry. He had a good opportunity for the smash. Just tapped it back to Dominic Thiem. Not good enough. Then got lobbed.
Yeah.
Thiem knew he was panicking at this stage. Rushed the net. And after that, the first set's over. Tsitsipas. What a terrible first set.
Well,
and I'm not sure what he's saying there to the ball girl, but he's complaining about something, whether it's his shoes or something. His feet.
In the end,
the problem with him, there's always something, isn't there? He's always going to make a bit of a fuss now about it. That's just what frustrates me.
And as you can see in that first set, the statistics, 6 aces didn't count for much in the end. And the first serve percentage points one actually for Dominic Thiem there, 91% won off his first serve. Quite a big stat. And the winners versus unforced errors. As you can see, 18 unforced errors there for Stefanos Tsitsipas, which is
far too many.
So many. I'm just going to use the bathroom quickly because we've started early and managed to get through a couple of beers already.
Yeah,
right, I'll be back with you.
Yeah, so like you can see, as Ben's going, we've got 30 unforced errors for the pair of them. And the match has just been very much like that. I just can't get over the fact of what Tsitsipas was doing there at the net. He did everything right. The ball bounced just over the net. And he's instead of swashing it away, he smashed it straight back to Thiem without even that much power. Terrible. And for me, he deserves to lose that first set based off that alone. And the fact that Thiem just showed a little bit more passion at the important moments. Well, Wild Live calling it the City choke. Mate, you can't deny it. It was terrible. I don't know what I've just seen. And then he went for the lob. It's awful attempt at that as well. So anyway, let's hope for a better second set. Hoping to see a lot more better tennis because so far we're not seeing much of it at all. Antonio saying, get Stefanos' father out of there. He's feeling his presence. Quite possibly. Something's not up with him. What are we going to see this second set, guys? Anyway, who do you think is going to win? Are we going to still be seeing a third set? Or are you confident in Dominic Thiem now with that 1 set cushion? Is he going to really take the fire now and take the fight to Tsitsipas? Elise is saying Tsitsipas has to get rid of his dad and get a new coach. Too much negative family dynamic brought into the court. The thing is, as much as I agree with it, I think they need to separate. You can't really blame that shot on his dad because it was just it was a moment of madness, really, what happened.
Oh, 1 sec.
And in essence, it cost him the first set. He's got the first point here, though, in the second set, and he's got a second serve to look at. That'll do him the world of good because obviously, as you know, Dominic Thiem on his first serve, I think he's won like well over 90% on his first serves.
Yeah.
Oh, into the net, and it's above 30
already. Look at this, how the tides turn. And is it a reverse of last year's final coming straight up?
Well, because we were joking about it, mate. But if he breaks it, you'd think so.
It's exactly the same because he broke in the first game of the second set in the last year's one as well, and then he broke him again as well. So he went 4-0 up in that second set.
Be crazy if it happens again, right?
Yeah, well, lightning does sometimes strike twice. Oh, big forehand. Now they're going. They're hitting a bit bigger now. Slice, a little drop shot there from Tsitsipas. Brings Thiem into the net. He hits it back at Thiem again. Yeah, again. Stop hitting it at him. Hit it into the open court for a change.
That one's not as bad, though. That one's not as bad.
No, it's not as bad, but come on. What's he up to?
Almino saying team to win in 2. Steph won't come back.
Wow.
And Jason agrees.
Is this because of all of the unforced errors from the first set, or what's the reasoning?
Well, I'll give him my reason. I think he's just backhand on the return. It's not good enough. He always tries to hit through it. And we saw that one tournament, I think it was Cincinnati, where it was kind of working against the big servers, where it was just slicing the return and getting into the rally. Maybe that would work a little bit better. Look, another one. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. At this level, to make that amount of shanks on your backhand is just poor.
Mate, that lamb shank button would have been running overtime today if I'd have got that set up. Maybe
I think we're approaching 10. I'll be honest. I think we're actually approaching 10 shanks now from him. That's being generous as well.
All right, here we go. What's Dominic Thiem got? It's a big point now. Big serve out wide. Good return. He's opened up the court. Tsitsipas hooks up the lob, but it's a bit of a
terrible lob.
Nothing lob. Nothing lob. Didn't really attempt to actually play the shot. Just put a racket to it.
One thing I have found a bit strange, Tsitsipas has not got angry at himself once today.
Well,
do you know what I mean? Do you not think usually he's more pumped up and you sort of see him very disappointed in himself? It's like he's just not really there mentally right now.
Yeah, neither. Well, this is the one thing that we've seen from him in recent weeks as well. He's just had the mental side of the game hasn't quite been there. But we got juice here. It's into the net from Dominic Thiem.
Even though, mate, I don't see much hope for him.
Never rule out these players. It just takes one game or 1 point to flick the mental side of the game.
Well, we're going to need to see a big momentum shift. And if Thiem brings his A game at any moment, I think it's curtains.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't brought his A game.
He's not even brought anything yet, really. He's shown a few glimpses of good stuff.
That's a good forehand, though. See, the forehand's got some real signal of intent now from Dominic Thiem. That's a really promising now for him.
World Live saying, what's the root cause of the shank? Some inconsistent technique? I think it probably is, yeah.
Is it like a
There seems to be something wrong. I'm not sure whether it's grip, if he's changed the strings of his racket or something.
It just seems bizarre. Like there's just...
His coach has got to be looking at it and thinking, how can we improve this? Because this is not good enough at an ATP Finals.
Big serve out to the Tsitsipas backhand, and it's long, and there you go. After the early promise, Dominic Thiem holds.
Yeah.
And
no break points, though, I don't think, did it? He's still not had one break point on the team serve. He's fretted a few times.
One mini break in the tie break, but that certainly disappeared very, very quickly, didn't it?
But it was 5-3 up in it, and then Thiem won four points in a row.
Yeah, well, it's all it takes. It's all it takes just to turn it on for a little bit, isn't it? Just turn it on for a touch. So, one love, in the words of Blue.
What do you think is going to happen then this set?
Well, right now, I see it Dominic Thiem winning in 2.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I mean, I can't see anything else. Unless Tsitsipas really improves, I think it's only going to go the same way. It's going to... I'd probably take just one break of serve, though. Thiem might be able to force it this time. He didn't really go for any shots in the first set. He went for one, and
he's
it
got that
worked.
one set cushion, though, now, you see. So it might be... He's got a bit more freedom to express himself.
Yeah, but that return of serve wasn't. He just pushed it back. But he's into the rally anyway. Tsitsipas didn't take advantage. Good inside-out forehand by Thiem. He's looking, keeps it inside out. And now he's hooked that forehand cross court. Now Tsitsipas into the net.
Yeah,
doesn't need to hit it, though. Yeah, it's not necessary, was it? I mean, it didn't need to be. But I think rushing the net forced Thiem into the error. And needs to do more stuff like that. Just a signal of intent. Like, show that you want it a little bit. I think that's the key that he's missing. He just doesn't look like there's much.
It wasn't Tsitsipas' point, mate. The team won the point.
Really? What, did it go out?
It must have been out.
Which is why I said I can't hear it. Normally I can hear the line calls. Ah, there's a good volley from Tsitsipas though.
15-0.
Yeah, it must have been long, his last shot then. It looked like
Sam Davies there saying Tsitsipas needs to block on his return, particularly on the backhand, because he can use the pace of the opponent's serve, which will help Tsitsipas get into the rallies, especially on first serves. 100% agree. That's exactly what he needs to do, and exactly what he implemented in Cincinnati at the beginning of the year, or a few months ago. And he's not been doing it today. He's trying to always strike through the ball on the backhand side. It's not good enough. Just block it back.
Yeah, I mean, Thiem going for some big backhands there off of the return of serve. Don't think there's much need for that. 12 Travels 21 saying, not sure on Ben's music taste to singing a song by Blue.
What was he singing?
I said it was One Love at the beginning of the first. I don't know of any other people who have a track called One Love, so
Man, I actually like that song.
It's not a bad song, mate. It's a bit of a classic, isn't it? That was back when boy bands were a big thing.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Everybody liked Blue. Everybody was a secret lover. Oh, how many points for the winner? Gift Abbasi saying, I believe it's 200 points for every win a player gets in this tournament.
Yeah. And the winner gets what, 1,500?
Yeah, if you win all of your matches and you're undefeated in the tournament, the most you can get is 1,500. Yeah. So there must be. It doesn't make sense because there wouldn't be 200 for every one because it's not divisible by 2. So the final must be more points. Guessing. It would make sense that it would be more points.
No, I think you're right, mate.
There we go. Served by, I was going to say, I wasn't sure who was serving there, but he looks so similar in the same outfit. Here we go. Tsitsipas starting to push him around the court. A lot better.
Good shot.
Very good. Very good angle there.
That's his best shot of the match.
Yeah, for sure. The way that he shortened the ball there and just literally kept hitting it within the service line. He wasn't expecting that, was he, Dominic Thiem? Just to go that short on that angle. Yeah, no chance. Literally no chance of getting to that. Yeah. And there you go. Look, this little bit of a fist pump there. Come on. Yeah. Get some sort of passion going, Stefanos. Seems to be something lacking today.
No, I think that is the point that's going to change this match.
Oh, Thiem really firing it, and he's hooked a big lob up. At least he's kept it in the court. Thiem goes for the smash. Easy smash. Hits the cameraman. Yeah, he's covered by a huge camera.
He's asking, how do we watch the real match? It's on BBC Two if you live in the UK. If you don't, which you probably don't, you can watch it on Tennis TV, I believe.
Yeah, Tennis TV, or if you've got a gambling account, you can watch it on there too.
Can you though? I'm not sure if it's on there.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
All right, cool.
I believe. Yeah, but only certain ones. Oh, it's wide from Dominic Thiem. And 15:30 sneaking in. Here we go. Yeah, it is. It's on all of the.
Yeah, we live in the UK, me and Ben, so we're watching it on BBC. We've got the big screens out today.
Yeah.
Usually watch on our laptop, so it's quite nice to have a big TV.
It is, but I normally like having an earpiece in for it, and I can't do that from the TV. Here we go. But at least we're in real time.
It's into the net. 2 break points. Tsitsipas.
Two break point. 2.
This is his first little sighter. Yeah, in the Tsitsipas serve.
What's 2 in Greek? Isn't it alpha, beta, gamma, delta? Isn't it beta? Yeah.
I don't know.
Beta.
Is that nice? He's going to challenge it.
We need Chris Meir in. Come on, Chris. Give us some Greek.
Was it an ace?
I don't know. He said he doesn't believe it. But then it's all been called by Hawkeye. All the line calls. How can you...
yeah, you can't really dispute it.
Yeah, you can't really dispute it. But there you go. It was in, apparently.
On the graphic.
No, they didn't show it.
No,
why not?
They might do it in a minute.
Good serve. Good return. Thiem into the net. Hits it down the middle. It's a passing shot and the break of serve.
About time.
Boom.
First time we've been able to press the button and advantage Tsitsipas. And he breaks early in the second set, leading 2-1.
But
Can he consolidate? Can he consolidate?
Not a real break. We know it's not a real break. If you've been on the Game to Love channel before, or even if you haven't and you're new, we know it's not a break yet, unless he consolidates. So we got to see in the next game, can he consolidate the break? And well,
God, good shot.
if he plays the way he did in that game,
he wrong-footed Thiem.
He had a couple of game to loves on his own serve in the first set, but now Tsitsipas starting to look like the player that we saw win last year's final. Maybe.
Well, he's just taken an opportunity. I don't think he's played particularly great. He's showed a little bit more promise the second set, and he's just had the one break point opportunity and taken it. So fair play to him.
As he did in the final last year. He's up the break early in the second set.
World Live there, just clarifying the points. He's saying it's 200 points for each round robin win, then 400 points for the semi-final win, and 500 points for a final win.
Yeah, it makes total sense because, play each player once. So that makes 600, 400, and then 15. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks. What will we do without you, Wild Live? You're back on that leaderboard. Don't forget, once this is finished, unless Melez has got anything to say about it. You'll be back on that leaderboard for the evening session between Rafael Nadal and Andre Rublev.
New balls now as well.
New balls. Let's see if he's grown some to serve this and consolidate the break. I probably could have worded that better. I was going to say it looks like Stefano's got some new ones in this set.
Yeah, new balls at the same time.
And Ledo, so asking her how much money for the winner. I believe, well, isn't it just to win the final is about
550,000.
There you go. Wow, big winner down the line from Stefanos. God, look at that signal of intent there. And now you're starting to see the confidence coming through. It's just what you want to see.
Just shows you, isn't it? One little opportunity and he's just flicked the switch and he's playing a lot better now.
Oh, it's all it takes in tennis. It's so... Oh, what a winner from Dominic
Thiem. Both
Thiem.
players. This is what we was expecting.
Yeah, look.
Finally, we're actually getting it now. A proper match.
Flying off the racket now. They're just flying. Here we go. Oh, the block back. He's got it in, though. Oh, it's a good shot out to the team. Oh, why did he try and volley that? He's in no man's land.
It's tricky, man. It's not a hard one. What do? You're caught there by the net. You have to go for it.
He got sort of stuck. He's like, do I go in? Or do I... Oh, never second guess.
Maybe we needed to commit a little bit more.
Yeah, he should have just kept going. He just stopped halfway in the court. He watched to see where the ball was going. Can't afford to do that. Now 15-30. And don't forget, he hasn't consolidated the break yet. Good serve. Here we go. Good return long. Inside out forehand by Tsitsipas. Great shot. And it's 30 all. Fantastic shot there from Tsitsipas. Really opened his body up. Opened the court up. And nice to see him hitting the ball cleanly for a change in this first match.
Yeah, we're up the frame.
Yeah, I know. Did he change rackets? Well, look at that. Another great shot. Team's dug up the...
and a better smash. That's the smash we needed in the tiebreak from the first set.
Yeah. I mean,
He's found it there, though.
Where was that one 20 minutes ago? Eluded him. Here we go. 40-30 from 15-30 down. He's played two very good points. Not just relying on the serve anymore. Oh, and there goes that bad backhand again.
There's the shank. It's still there.
It wasn't even a full shank. It was just like just a little bit of a bad positioning. Didn't move his feet.
The thing is, mate, you could look at it in two ways, yeah. Without the shank from Tsitsipas today, and how many times he's done it, he could be a set up and a break up or quite comfortably by now, or maybe already in the locker room with the win.
Well, we've played what, an hour and 14 minutes. He could have. How many unforced errors is that now? It must be over 20. Here we go. Team way behind the baseline. Good shot there from Tsitsipas. Team chops it back, forces it into the team forehand, but it's into the net.
That was dangerous. Wasn't the best approach shot on the team forehand. He got away from it, got away with it though.
And then there you go. Naveen saying Sabalenka just won, guys.
No.
Was that
terrible
who I went
news?
for?
Yeah, so that means Ben won the bracket, I believe, for the WTA.
That's the case.
Where was it?
I'm currently in second, it says on there, so I don't know if it's updated yet.
Where was it? Sorry, Ostrava, right?
No, Linz.
Linz.
Yeah,
Linz.
but I did have Sabalenka to win. I'm level in second place with Vamos Rafa, though. And Vamos Rafa had Sabalenka to win as well, so I think I'm going to be joint top. But
maybe it'll go down to how many minutes.
Oh yeah, no.
And how many aces.
Yeah, that's a good point. It will. No, that is the decider, isn't it? Oh, good play from Tsitsipas. Holds, and that is our first consolidation.
Yeah, look what we've got Thomas Rock here. How we doing, mate?
Lad.
Thanks for joining us.
And cheers to Andy as well. Really appreciate you both being here. And all of the regulars. Look at them all piling in. We got Melez there as well.
Yeah, Andy's a legend, mate. He's always here. You don't go unnoticed, mate. We appreciate you a lot.
Always rocking it from in Australia by the looks of it. Look at that Australian flag. Send us some Australian dollars. We love it. Thanks very much. We really appreciate that. It all helps support our channel, and we just use any donations you guys give to us is just you put back into improving the channel and just making it grow even bigger and better and trying to make it more interactive for you guys. So really appreciate it.
Yeah, and paying for the streaming software.
yeah, and that as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, great shot down the line by Dominic Thiem. Wow. He was
revenge,
on the
mate, from the last one.
Yeah. And Almino saying, well, I'll eat my words about Steph not coming back. Well,
Thomas Brock saying, hey, dudes, I had to make it before the second set business end.
Yeah,
we might not even get one at this rate.
Well, you never know.
I think we will.
I think we will. There you go, 40 love. Could we get a game to love as well? Are they just treating the guys to after these donations, all these buttons getting pushed? Can team do it? 40 love, serving. Here we go. Which side is he going in? He's gone down the middle. He comes into the net, half volley. And it's down the line. A nice passing shot. Easy from a Tsitsipas. Poor approach play from team, really, if I'm honest. What do you think?
Yeah. What do you reckon Rublev and Nadal are thinking of this so far? I reckon they're both licking their lips.
Yeah, I think Rublev thinks he's going to win the tournament right now.
Based off this viewing, I think Nadal's going to be fine.
You're going to see Rublev and we'll be thinking, if I just inject a few of my whatever he's doing, his forehands in there. I think that even though it just, great shot from team to hold the, even though he does that noise and it does get a little bit annoying, I think it helps him become really super consistent with the hitting. And I think that he has this, he goes into this zone where he just keeps doing that.
It's like rhythm, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it really, that's the thing I've noticed. I didn't used to notice him doing it as much before.
Yeah,
now
we watch him a lot more now.
Yeah, true. But that as well. I'm interested to see how I did in the bracket, to be honest, because the person Vamos Rafa had 6 aces to be served in the championship match. The winner will serve 6, and it will last 110 minutes. I don't even know what I put. I'll have to check my one. I said
I put something completely right. I never even put much thought into it.
5 aces and 90 minutes. So come on, surely I've got that. I've got to check it now. I've got to have a look.
Because it was 6-2 the second set.
It was Oh, it was.
It was 1 hour 44.
That's 104 minutes. And how many aces do we have in that match? Oh, there were 6 aces. So he got from the winner. No, so 3. So I was closer, probably on both things. Surely I'm won that. Come on. Hoping so. 110 minutes. I don't know though. Is it? It depends. Do you go over? Because 110 was 104 minutes.
Well, we'll have to see. Let's just see what
I
they
don't
come up
know.
with.
Wait and see. I don't know. I'm getting too excited. I might win something.
Well, the first GTL win. It's a win for both of us. I might claim it as well.
Why not, mate? We need a win. We needed a win. Yeah, Naveen's saying it was 3 aces. Yeah, you're right. I was reading both of them. There's a total. Yeah, and Andy's saying Rublev and Nadal could beat both these guys. I mean, come on.
I agree. I think they'll be watching this thinking we've got a real chance here.
I think
Rafa. But then saying that
thinking,
these two can also lift their game to like another 20 levels above what they're doing now. So
yeah, Rafa will probably wonder what he would say right now. Well, I think both play they're not play this very bad match, and I think I beat both player straight set and beat Andre Rublev too. That's probably what he's thinking right now. Can he get the second set, do you reckon? This is a nervy service games. I got a feeling we're going to start.
I think Thiem's going to break back. I think he's going to break back soon.
Oh, you're hoping so, aren't you, for that button? Big serve.
Yeah, it's
out. It's long.
Close call, out. Have you seen at the backboard? It comes out instantly. I've just realised.
Why doesn't it come up on the telly? Oh, good shot into the backhand side. It's wide from that return.
So they're using close call, not Hawkeye.
Oh, okay. So 12 travel 21. So remember, both Thiem and Tsitsipas are coming back from injury, so that could explain their disappointing form.
Yeah.
Indeed. I think he was only cramping, though, in the French Open semi-final. I don't think he was actually injured. It was just a very long match. And another good serve there, 40-15. Trying to keep his nose in front.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, doesn't look like Thiem's going to be breaking back this soon.
Do you not want to pick up that ball? Yeah, there you go. They got it. I was going to say there was a tennis ball right by him while he was about to serve.
Very amateur.
Yeah, I know. Thought he was going to whack the ball girl in the face if she came and got it. Here we go. Serve. Dominic Thiem, a big looper. And he's hit it back to him again, but it's too hard and it's wide. And there you go. 4-2. Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Yeah, Stefanos needs a break here. And then we could be seeing a complete repeat of the final last year. Obviously, he lost the first set there and he won the second set 6-2.
Yeah, he did. Very, very close affair, as is this one. Here we go. Dominic Thiem serving. Oh, good return. Good volley by Thiem. Somehow Tsitsipas gets to it, but it's up for the big smash. And the cameraman ducks to get out of the way of that one. So, Dominic Thiem, 15 love. Looking confident on that first serve.
Mate, Wild Live's asking, what does Tyson Fury think of the match?
He always wants to know what.
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that Stefanos has played very well in the second set. But he doesn't want to get broken. Otherwise, he might lose this match. But neither of one is a dosser.
Mate, it's the dosser, lad. I'm just waiting for every time. It's funny,
the
man.
The dosser always comes into every Oh dear, Thiem with a wince there. What's he wincing about? He's 30 love up, wincing. Why is he wincing for?
Probably because he's a breakdown.
Well, get a break back then. Good serve, good return, slice, backhand to backhand to backhand, And then a long backhand from yeah, it's just like, but this time not Stefanos with the shank. A lot of people cheering on for a team 2-set win here.
Yeah.
Mr. No Name.
We've got a few Greek guys as well going for Tsitsipas as a god.
Greek god? PAOK, is this the football team? Oh, great drop shot from Dominic Thiem.
Not seen enough of them, have we? Drop shots.
Yeah, and Aaron saying, yeah, team just had a couple of blisters a couple of weeks ago. Should have healed by now. I agree. I think cramp and blisters can't surely be counted as real injuries, can they? I don't know. It depends how bad the blister is, I guess, or how bad the cramp was.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a good serve and a good hold from Dominic Thiem. It's been more of like a serving, not the type of match that we were used to seeing from these two, with more points being won on serve and from first service points than we're used to.
Yeah,
but
not very long rallies, and I think the more interesting matchup today has been Melez versus Wild Live. Wild Live there with a $2 super sticker, and I think he then does he tip Melez and go
I
back
believe
on?
so.
Yeah, I think he does.
I think it goes up again. There you go.
Melez is knocked off the leaderboard.
Yeah, and there you go. Wild Live back on that leaderboard. Is he going to be able to get above Just Me, just to give himself a little bit of breathing room?
Yeah, I think both of these guys are probably going to kick Just Me off soon.
Yeah, I think they both will. Just Me will be gone, and then they can both. Then somebody else can battle to get on there. Yeah, I mean, like they're saying right now, obviously in this second set, they're doing quite well on serve. I mean, Tsitsipas has won 91% of his first serve points and 86% of his second serve points. Interesting statistic for Dominic Thiem. He's won 0% of second serve points in this second set, which is not a good sign, really. He's only had 4, but lost all of them. And that's a sign that Tsitsipas is actually stepping it up a bit on that second serve. So if you're a Tsitsipas fan, you've got to be hoping that there's more second serves coming your way. But
for me, this is just the real winner in this whole group is the Rafa fans. I think all the Rafa fans here, I know Soren said Rafa should win the group. I really think he's going to now.
Look at this.
In the preview before, I put Rafa down as number 2. I put Dominic Thiem as number 1. However, on this show, and I think this is Rafa's to lose now.
Well, for me, I think it's, I said Andre Rublev's group. I said Andre Rublev's going to win all of his matches in the group. That was a big call. I know. But the way these two have been playing and the way that Rublev's been playing recently, he continues to play the way he's played. I think he beats both of these players today. And I think he'd beat Rafa as well. Edrich saying, I hope the umpire doesn't fall asleep.
It's not been that bad. I think we're probably exaggerating quite a bit. This second set has been a lot better than the first.
Do you reckon it's just because of the hype that's been behind it? And
maybe we have been so excited. Like last night, mate, the first thing I did when I woke up was think about the tennis.
Oh, man.
So
I didn't even have a chance to not think about it all day yesterday. I was creating the intro all day yesterday. I was like hyped the whole day. I was just thinking, God, I can't wait for tomorrow. So, well, there you go. Ken Lee saying Gil Gross picked Rafa. So, JG, you're in good company.
Wise
there.
man, mate. Wise man.
Well, we'll get him on the podcast, and I'll take him down a peg or two if Rafa doesn't get through. No,
it's Tsitsipas though. Here, he's on the verge of reaching the magic number 5, 40 love, and a game to love, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if we're going to get a business end, Soren.
No, it's tough. Oh, he's chipped it. Chip and charge. He's gone for the lob. The big smash. And there you go.
Did you see that? Both players stopped playing like they didn't think it was. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but this is not good enough.
And another game to love there. Fantastic play from Stefanos Tsitsipas. And now on the Magic 5, one game away from taking this to a final set. Can he do it is the question. Can he just do it at the first time of asking, which is Dominic Thiem serve? Dominic Thiem not won a point off his second serve in this second set. And there you go. He's just lost the first point of this service game. Love 15.
Was that first serve?
And love 15. Dominic Thiem
is back. Finally, I forgot about that. Obviously, that was the theme of the US Open. We saw it more or less every match. It was going love 15 on the Dominic Thiem serve.
Oh.
And it has just such a lovely ring to it. Ben made a song.
Yeah, I know. And Mele's saying, business end, push it.
Oh, go on then. Why not?
Ching.
This kind of is quite a big moment.
Yeah. Oh, it's long. I was going to say wait until it got to maybe 30 all, but
well, it might not get to 30 all.
I know. It might not. It might not get to 30. It might now. It might not. Might have to press it again. There we go. Oh, set a pass into the net. Hate those ones.
That's where he needs to block it back.
Yeah. Apparently, Mela's saying Gilgross is a sycophant. What's that?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. Here we go. Big serve. It's wide. And don't forget, he hasn't won a point off second serve, I believe, still in this second set. But he has now. And there you go. He holds. And just like that, the stats are ruined. And that makes it now 5-4. And it's all the pressure now back onto the Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no certainty he's going to hold for this and serve it out, is there?
Yeah, well, it's nervy. It's nervy stuff because I think if he loses this service game, he loses the set. And that's my personal opinion. I don't think it goes any longer than that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to agree, but I don't know. Just both players haven't really filled me with too much confidence. Wild Live, they're saying, is it fair to say Thiem hasn't played the same since winning the US Open? You'd have to agree, kind of thing. He's not really lit the whole tour on fire, where before the US Open win, the beginning part of 2020, even 2019, this guy was like the best of the rest. He was beating everyone. Yeah. We've not quite seen that from him recently. He has certainly dropped off, in my opinion, to his high levels of early 2020, late part of 2019.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if you look back to the Australian Open final against Djokovic, I thought he was pretty good then.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was really good. And it's just like, it's just levels, isn't it? And just maintaining that high level is something that, other than the big three, they've really struggled to do. And it just goes to show how difficult it is to be one of those top players, maintaining a level throughout the whole entire year. We saw Medvedev, he had a storming run, and then after the storming run, it sort of came to a halt in the January after that 2019 amazing run. Yeah. He was breaking records. And then you just saw him just fall off in January, and you can't do that. If you want to be one of the big three, you want to be classed as big three or big four, consistency is key. Here we go. Tsitsipas attacking it.
For the second set.
Teams come out firing. Look at that. And it's love 15, the other one. It's
kind of like a bit of a repeat of the first set in the tiebreak. Obviously, it was 5-3 up then. And that's when we really saw Dominic Thiem give a little bit more energy and a bit more fight. Are we going to see the same here? It's like last chance saloon in the second set now. And he has to go all out. So maybe we could see a better version of Dominic Thiem.
Wow, good serve volley there from Tsitsipas. It's going to start getting nervier the more points. I think shortening the points is really important right now for him.
Yeah, he doesn't want it going on too long.
No, if Dominic Thiem gets in these rallies, you sin on that last point. He even hit a winner. I'm saying that Andy, they're saying even Murray said Nadal will beat Rublev. They're buddies though, aren't they? It's always going to say that. Here we go into the rally, backhand to backhand. Fairly safe. Thiem went for it big, and that's not what you want to see. It's just wide, and Mishit, really, to be safe. Thomas Rock saying Bill Murray. Yeah, probably it might have been. We might be seeing Groundhog Day here again in this match for a little segue there. Oh, he's hit it back to Thiem again.
He got away with it. How lucky is that? That is so lucky.
Point. And in the vein of Bill Murray, Groundhog Day might be coming along because Dominic Thiem won 7-6 in the first set last, I believe it was November, December. And now Tsitsipas, the chance to level it up. Oh, it's into the net though. Nerves. How many times you see them miss the first serve on set points?
And double fault.
Oh, don't say that. He's got the second serve in. It's wide. And there you go. Second set. Tsitsipas. Well played.
Yeah, nice. Big hold that. His dad's there smiling. It's good to see as well.
Yeah. Behind the mask.
So like we all predicted here, it was going to be a tight match. Not much between them. And exactly what we've seen. Thiem won the first set. In the tiebreak, 7-5. Then we've seen Tsitsipas fight back and come back to 6-4 and win the second. Yeah. Third, all to play for. What do you think, Ben?
Hey, well, I'm going to stick with what we both sort of said in the first set. Well, without seeing too much tennis of any quality, we both were sort of going and shying towards Dominic Thiem in 3. Yeah. I'm still sticking with it. I reckon Dominic Thiem in 3. He looks, if he gets into the rally, he looks more imposing. You see the unforced errors. He's still, he's gone above Tsitsipas in that set, actually, for unforced errors, which is pretty crazy to see. Should I bring the stats up quickly?
Yeah, the stats are so similar, the one that I'm looking at the screen. They've actually run more or less exactly the same amount as well. 727 meters to 728.
Yeah, and then you see the points over 5 to 9 shots just being won. There's 9 points to 7 for a Tsitsipas and pretty even over 9 shots as well. It's just very even.
Serve in. That's dropped down quite a bit though for Thiem. It's 83% now. Tsitsipas 74%. Yep. First serves 1, Thiem 67, and Tsitsipas 70.
Look at that second serve percentage 1 for Tsitsipas in the second set, 100%.
Gosh.
And that was a contrast to Dominic Thiem, who up to one point he had 0% on his second serve in the second set. So I'm sure he's changed that around now.
Yeah, now Mino, I feel sorry for him. Obviously, I think it was 1 a.m. earlier, and now it's going or was it 2 a.m. or something? It's early in the morning there where he is, and it looks like we're getting a third set.
Yeah,
so, Mele's there saying coffee for Armino. Coffee break.
No, don't get a coffee break. we don't know, but we don't allow swear words on this channel. Yeah, so who do you reckon? This third set's really interesting now. I don't think we've been treated to the high standard of tennis we thought we were going to get, but at least we're being treated to some interesting, nervy, and quite interesting tennis as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hope this third set's a lot better. Second set wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Still nothing what I was expecting. I was expecting maybe a massive battle. Obviously, the last year's finalists battling it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Armino, they're saying it's 2:50 a.m.
Wow.
Probably be 4 by the time it's finished.
Wow. It's really kicking on.
Yeah, I love the dedication though, mate. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for everyone else joining us. We've got about 70 people here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave.
Yeah, for sure.
Closing on 3,000. And importantly, while you're here now as well, like the video. Let's try and get some more likes.
Yeah, for sure. We always appreciate everybody's support and everybody who gives us a like. It's just helping us out. We get found by loads more tennis channels or tennis fans rather, not tennis channels, but like the other tennis channels. Yeah, we just get found around the world by other people like you. So it's great. We're going to be bringing you even bigger and better stuff in 2021 because hopefully the return of tennis will see Game to Love go into tournaments, and we're going to be bringing you like up-to-date coverage of actual tournaments, player interviews, and the whole shebang, really.
Well, we've got quite a few people up early morning. We've got Andy as well. It's 3 a.m. in Australia. And
So late.
Naveen saying 5 a.m. New Zealand. So he's gone
Wow,
one
look at
better.
these. Look at these. These are real night owls. They're really out in force today.
You could say that, or just morning people, where they had an early night and they're up early.
Wait, milkman. What's going on? This is so early. I don't.
At
That's
5
real-
a.m. There's a lot of early risers who get up at 5.
Or you just finished the night shift, just got home. How does
We're
that
just
work?
speculating.
I don't know. Yeah, Mella's saying, hoping you're waking up early.
Mario Santos saying it's 3 a.m. in Trinidad.
Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
loving that. Bet the
I'm very
weather's a bit
jealous
nice.
of all these lovely places. Honestly, looking outside my window right now, it's horrible.
Yeah, I bet it's nicer than the weather here. The weather's has a lot to be desired. But here we are. Dominic Thiem on 30-15. Tsitsipas into the net. He's hit it the same way. And I think that's clipped the line.
It did,
And
yeah.
40-15. Bad volley again from Tsitsipas. He's into the net, has the whole court to aim at, and hits it back to Thiem again. That will come back to haunt him, as well as the lamb shanks.
Yeah.
Great winner, though. Finally got like a good winner down the line.
Yeah.
Been looking for that.
The quality of that backhand is incredible.
Yeah, he's
to be able
been
to pull that off is mad.
Yeah, he's been looking for it the whole match.
It does take some technique, the one-handed backhand down the line under pressure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, he holds. One love.
One love. Yeah, let us know what you think the final set score is going to be in the comments. We always like to hear from everybody and hear what you think is going to be the score. And do you think we're going to go to another tie break? Is it going to be like exactly the same as the final last year? We're going to see a real cagey.
I think we're going to see a 6-4 Dominic Thiem.
Well, it's a good shout. It could well happen.
Pretty safe.
He's got a good start to the set, that's for sure. So can only get surely can only get better.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing very well. Some promising signs. Margaret saying, "Why do I hate Stefanos?" Oh, I definitely don't hate Stefanos.
No, he does a little bit.
No, what do you mean? I don't. I've been cheering Stefanos on a lot of times.
I actually had him flag. He wants me to lose today.
I had him as my tip to win the other tournament where he went out in the first round to Ugo Umber. I know. So, yeah, I'm a very big Stefanos fan. But just know that he has such big potential. Just hate to see him not.
He is a really disappointing player.
Yeah, I mean, all these shanks and just bad tactics and decisions.
There you go. Another one. What is that?
Just
it is bad, man. I don't think he should win based off that alone.
Yeah, I mean, how many is that? I would like to put a compilation together of all of those.
Yeah,
probably last a minute itself.
Thomas Rock saying, "I wouldn't wake up at 5 a.m. if my house was on fire." What about you? Would you get up early in the middle of the night to watch tennis?
I would probably just stay up. I wouldn't get up. Yeah, I don't do the get up early to watch things. I stay up the whole night to watch it and make a night of it. Have a few beers. That's what it's about. Normally, it's like that in the UK with the boxing events or big like fight events over in the US. They're normally around 4 a.m. I went to a bar to watch Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, the first one. And there was a bar that was open until they stopped letting people in after.
Did you do your accent?
No, I was still perfecting it back then.
Sharuk saying, "Does JG know he's got a Greek flag behind him?" Yes, I do, but it's very difficult to get behind someone when he makes
a winner.
40 shanks a match.
Dominic Thiem. Where's the support, JG? Where is that support?
Oh, mate, I wouldn't mind. I'm quite neutral, really, in this one.
I mean, we've both got to have a flag behind us because we've got to be showing the flags for both the players. So it's just coincidental. Oh, look at that. Winners to unforced errors. They're so even. There's 22 to 26 to 22 to 23 for each player. That's crazy. That amount of winners and unforced errors from both.
Yeah. And this is a huge moment now. 30 all.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
good serve.
No,
was it
just
long?
wide. Here we go. Second serve. Dominic Thiem needs to attack this. He's gone down the tee. He's into the net. An easy pass. Great
good
point. Dominic Thiem. Das ist gut.
Thomas Rock's got a good nickname for him, City Shank. T-shirts coming soon.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't want to have that your name as something which is it's so, but he does it so often. I don't see why not.
Yeah, more than most. Oh, second serve on a break point.
Nervy.
Got my finger over the button.
I know, I would. Second serve, it's into the hitting zone of Dominic Thiem. He's still, it's close to the baseline, that one. Right? It's close. He's hitting it, looping. Now, Dominic Thiem, forehand down the line. Tsitsipas stretches, is into the net. Thiem, drop shot, winner, and the break.
Yeah, and there we go with that advantage. Dominic Thiem, he breaks early in the final set here, leading 2-love.
Feeling hot.
All over?
Nah, not yet.
Nah, it definitely isn't.
Not the way these two are playing. But yeah, I think Thiem's playing the better out of the two, that's for sure. As I'm saying, where can I watch the live stream, guys? If you're in the UK, you can watch it on the BBC, BBC Two. You can watch it on Amazon, I believe, potentially. Definitely Tennis TV. Definitely if you've got a gambling account as well, you can watch it on any of those.
Yeah.
So, Dominic Thiem, it's not a break unless he consolidates. But there you go. 15-love, Dominic Thiem, and that's better.
Not quite the same ring, that one.
No, doesn't have the same ring. 50. Here we go. Fifth big serve coming. Oh, it's out wide. Oh, it's just long. Oh, ball girl's being out of their money there. It's gone all over the place. There you go, down the middle. He's looped a big one up. Good hitting from Thiem, keeping it very deep here. Hitting it across court. Oh, it nearly looked out. But it must have hit the baseline. Thiem opens the body up, goes inside out. Inside out forehand. Tsitsipas just slicing it back, and there you go. He left the whole court.
Gave up on it.
Yeah, I would have done.
He was walking off.
I mean, it wasn't a very good return, was it? He dropped it, literally bouncing high over the net, just by the net. Thiem just had to push it over. But the pressure from Thiem there really paying off, and you see how he's hitting the ball now. We're looking at the Dominic Thiem that we actually know and love. This is the one who's going for it. The backhand's been a little bit temperamental, but the forehand's really hitting the mark now. There you go. He's opened up the court, and great winner. Look at that 1-2 punch.
Yeah, a lot of confidence.
Yeah, that's just great. Look at him. You can see he's like oozing with the confidence now.
Yeah, not the best way to consolidate is with a game to love. Just shows us like it's a bit of an intent. And you can see there, set 3. There's been 8 winners. All of them gone for Dominic Thiem, 0 for Tsitsipas. Not turned up to the third set, has he?
Not yet. Not yet. Dominic Thiem.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Brilliant. Well played, Dominic Thiem.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Dominic Thiem consolidates the break. 3-0 up in the final set here. And, well, it's looking like there's only really one guy dictating these rallies at the moment. We've got Mr. Lambshank down one end, and we've got his nemesis down the other, who's actually firing on all cylinders at the moment.
Yeah, Wild Live there saying Thiem's forehand starting to take over here.
Yeah, I totally agree. Wild Live definitely is taking over, and Thomas Rock saying Thiem's got the swagger going. Yeah, I think he has now. You can see
he's found his swagger.
Talking to himself, isn't he? You can see him. He's going, come on. Like after every point now, you can see he's really firing himself up. And you need that. There's no crowd there. You're going to have to inject that adrenaline into yourself. There's no one else who's going to do it. But Tsitsipas's dad definitely isn't going to do it for him. He has to do it for himself. It's literally. Yeah. And I think that was a game to love, wasn't it? If I'm not much mistaken. You're correct, Melez. Thank you. Oh, these double button presses catch me out, mate. Cheers. I'm on the Despos at the moment. See, since
Well,
I
I would
opened
like him saying, just change your flag. I know you want to. I'm close.
You
It's
see,
gonna happen soon.
since I opened up the Desperado, mate, the game's changed. See, maybe that was what it was. The boring Budweisers aren't doing it for the tennis. I think they know it's a dead beer. Oh, it's not quite a Henry Weston's, but it's not far off. So, Dominic
pending.
Wow, if that happens, then it's not going to look good for Tsitsipas moving forwards, is it?
Yeah, because it's also important, isn't it? How many games and sets they take, right?
Well, it will be important.
It will go down to games potentially at one point. So
in the long
you
run,
don't want to you don't want to just fall apart.
No, and that's what I mean. You can't really give up on any point. You can't really give up on any game. You can't just give a set away because that could be you out if you're level at some point with somebody else. Because you never know. It could be down to this final set where the Tsitsipas goes through to the semi-finals. You never know.
Yeah.
And don't forget, he's still got to play Andre Rublev. He's still got to play Rafael Nadal. He'll still fancy himself probably against both of those players. Thomas Roxanne just send me a case of Bush Light. I'm not aware of what this is. What is this?
Some kind of Bud Light. I don't know.
Wow.
Ace
Look
there.
at this.
40 love. Good reply from him.
Looking to do the same. Get on the scoreboard. Oh, let post service. Oh, so Tsitsipas not won a game yet, but he's only 1 point away from grabbing his first game of this final set. It's a good serve. It's into the body, returned into the backhand of Thiem. It's long. Just like that.
3-1.
Is that 2 in a row? Is that 2 in a row, JG? Let's have a quick check.
Yeah, we've got to remember there's only one breaker serve. Tsitsipas is not out of this yet. But he needs to show something soon.
2 games to love in a row. Can we get 3? We need to try and break the record of 4 games to love in a row.
I'm not sure if that's going to happen, mate, anytime soon.
Oh, you don't know. We might do a watch along for Isner Opelka or something. Good start from Dominic Thiem there, though.
Naveen saying saving energy there from Thiem. Smart. It's something to take into consideration.
Thomas Roxanne, if you think Budweiser is crap, Bush is next level. Wow, next level crap. Great.
Well, that's your birthday sorted then. I'll get you a crate of that.
Yeah, great. Fantastic. Can't wait. May as well give me Corona. The beer.
Okay.
And that's wide from Thiem. And there you go. It goes begging. We don't get a third in a row. And it is 15 all.
Approaching the 2-hour mark. It's not really been a 2-hour epic.
No.
The team won't mind.
No, he won't mind. It's not been one of those ones which you're going to tell your grandkids about. But there you go. Dominic Thiem attacks. And look at that. Tsitsipas has somehow got to that ball. Got the lob in as well. Dominic Thiem scampers back to the baseline. Oh, clipping the net cord there. Dominic Thiem wide there.
And he won the point. Fair play.
There you go. Not giving up. And that's
so resilient, that one from Tsitsipas to even keep in it. It looked like the point was way past him. Managed to keep in the rally and won the point eventually.
Yeah, I mean, that was real grit and determination there. I think he deserves a lot of praise for that.
Ken saying, Isner Opelka's the Watchalong I'll miss every time. Me too.
The twins.
Ben, I'm not doing it either.
The Twin Towers, isn't it?
Yeah.
How tall is he? 6'10" and 6'11", aren't they?
I think it's that tall. That's
crazy. Yeah. And then you throw Ivo Karlovic into the mix as well. That's another 6'10", isn't he? Oh, good winner there from Dominic Thiem. Very, very nice backhand motion there. Didn't put too much power in. Just pushed it clean into the place where he wanted it. Though.
Yeah, he kind of let it fade away short on the court. Perfect. 30 all now.
Yeah, it was really nice. Pleasure to watch. There you go. You can learn a thing or two from that slow motion backhand. What do you reckon?
Still got a few more years to perfect it.
I might get 1 in 100. There you go. It's long down the line and break point. Stefanos Tsitsipas. There we go. There you go. And Thomas Rock saying we should build a GTL international beer selection. Well, that'd be quite good. Would be good to get sponsored by a beer brand. If anybody owns one or knows one, we'd be happy to get sponsored by one of them.
I'll try it out.
Here we go. Going inside that forehand Team to slice backhand from Tsitsipas. He's gone big down the line. He's missed it.
So close.
He went for it.
Sure, it was the right shot selection. Just clipped the top of the net. And that would have been a certain break there for Tsitsipas. Good idea. Very close. He looks very
so close.
Anger.
You see the frustration.
Finally, a bit of passion though. First time we've seen a bit of passion on him.
The frustration that he's feeling there, understandable. Big serve from Thiem, and there you go. Just like that, it evaporates. The break is gone.
Yeah, that one's really going to hurt now. He's digging his nails into the cuts of Tsitsipas.
Yeah, rubbing a bit of salt in that wound. Got a lot of recycling to do over here.
I'm not surprised.
We'll have to do that in the back. Oh, good return. Oh, he went for it down the line. He missed it, though.
Just so close. And now this team's turn to get frustrated with himself.
Both had a chance to go backhand down the line. Both missed their opportunity. And now back at
both the right shot selection as well. And just
what do you reckon?
A little bit better execution. And we'd be seeing a different match right now.
Has to break here or over? Or what do you think?
I think so, yeah. I'm not sure if he's going to get an opportunity like this again.
That ball girl missed that catch. Scampering across the court to go and get it. Yeah, I agree with Naveen. The inside out forehand, such a safe shot. Yeah, here we go. Gone down the line. Team gone backhand down the line. And Tsitsipas didn't expect
really good.
it.
Well played.
Made it behind him. Always important, that one, isn't it? Just thought, just hit it behind him. And Mella's saying Night Train can come on podcast since alternate sitting around. Not sure I even read that. It doesn't seem to make sense. I tried to read it.
I like bother. When I don't understand it, I'm like,
I didn't. I clicked it before even trying to read. Right again, Mellas. Yeah, exactly. 12 travels 21. You're the only tennis guys who commentate whilst drinking. Never seen Tim Hemman or Jim Courier in the booth sitting on a beer. Yeah,
I've not never sitting on a beer, sipping.
Sorry, I got it wrong. I'm so used to. I've been trying to perfect Tsitsipas so much. I've got sit coming out too often. Yeah, hopefully they're not sitting on a beer in the booth. God, it's going to be more worrying. You're going to have
painful.
Have some high-pitched voice commentators. There we go. Advantage team. Some good serve in there. He's trying to G himself up now. Good serve that. Cool. Right on the line. Yeah, exactly. Chapeau is Night Train. We know that. What about the drip? There's not going to be any drip in this tournament, unfortunately. There you go. Dominic Thiem. Nah, he missed that one. Second serve. They never get the important points. There you go. Oh, he's went for it. He's missed it again down the line. And
it's getting frustrating now watching this.
What do you reckon? We need to get Hemman on to come and have a drink on GTL.
I just feel like, mate, I feel like tennis people, they're just all a bit too like prim and proper. Do you know what I mean? They're not really the types to have a beer. They probably are, but they're just always faking a persona all the time.
Come on. Yeah, it's just this whole thing. We've been to Wimbledon. We know the real tennis fans, and they're 10 Pims in, they're 10 Stellas in, they're sat on Henman Hill, they're cheering away, and they love it. No one in that Wimbledon is sat there after not having a few drinks. Come on, it's Wimbledon. You love it. And that's what it's all about. But there's no aggression, no one gets angry. It's not like a football factory. It's just tennis fans who have a good time.
Football's a bit much, isn't it, at a time?
Yeah, no one gets angry about tennis. If anything, they congratulate the opponent, and then that's it. If their player played badly, they're just a bit disappointed. There we go. Dominic
good
Thiem.
spirits.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we love about it. Oh, and he's done it
I'm sick of this combination now. I feel like I'm watching this on repeat. How many times have I seen the same thing? What's that, 3 times in a row?
Is it deja vu, mate? I think I've just watched the same point, like, over and over again.
Gosh, that is just painful to watch at this stage.
I think we need to go back.
It's the same combination. Serve out wide, then backhand down the line, and he keeps missing it.
Like Naveen said earlier, inside out is such a safe shot for Thiem. Yeah, keep doing that then.
Yeah, Dasher, they're saying Thiem should leave the backhand for another time. Agreed.
Oh, look at that forehand. Didn't he smash it? Oh, he has done. And he's got the advantage again. Stop doing that same combination now.
I think we're going to see it again. I can just feel it, mate.
He's like determined. He's like Tin Cup. I don't know if you've seen this movie. It's about a
if
golf.
it happens one more time, I'm going to the toilet because I can't sit through it anymore.
Mate, it's like this. He's literally turning into Tin Cup. Otherwise, this is the guy who.
Who's Tin Cup?
Tin Cup. It's a movie. It's a movie where he refused to just take a drop, and he kept on repeating the golf shot and kept going in the water.
He went for it again. He went for it again, but instead of going down the line, he played it straight down the middle. And then messed up the return again. Honestly, what are you doing? Not good enough. I'm sorry.
No, he is. We're going to call him Team Cup. I think that is.
Rublev beats these two. Rublev beats both of these two today.
Oh, I'm glad
I'm glad
that you come around to my way of thinking. No,
so does Nadal, though, mate. So does Nadal.
Yeah. Nadal. Oh, look at that. Great.
Mate, you've not even got Nadal going through the group. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but teams
lost your marbles.
Team's just warming up at the moment. Both these players will have played their first match and just got the nerves out of their system. Second match will be different for all players. It's the first match of the tournament. All the eyes are on it. They're the finalists from last year. There's a lot of expectation on both of these guys.
Well, let's see if we see it again. Number 5 times. As Dasher says, ace for advantage, then mess up the backhand on repeat. Times 5.
Let's see what happens. Here we go again.
So he serves that wide yet again.
He's gone to his point, but he's got it.
Oh, finally. The only way he was ever going to win that point and get out of it was for Tsitsipas to make a blunder.
And it happened. And
the Matrix has glitched.
Yeah, finally. And then want to watch another one of those again. Oh, yeah, that was ridiculous. Thomas Rock saying Henman's name is Tim Cup. Yeah, it is a good film, though. If no one's got a chance to watch Tin Cup, obviously you got the Masters golf that's going on at the moment. Yeah, that's a real good film. It's up there with like your Happy Gilmores and good golf movies. Yeah, check that one out. Tin Cup.
What is it, comedy or?
Sort of. It has an element of comedy in it. It's just like it's sort of just one of those sort of drama, like. But it does. It's just one of those. You can sort of predict it, but. It's just an interesting watch. I think it's, if I'm right, is it Kevin Costner? I think it might be. It might be Kevin Costner.
Well, while we're on the changeover, let's just talk to you guys. If you've not already, please hit the subscribe button and like the video. Let's try and end on 100 likes. I know it's a big ask in the early stages, but we'd really appreciate it. And also, any additional subscribers would be brilliant.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was Kevin Costner. I was right. Yeah, if I'm right in thinking this was a film where the guy he chose to only use like one club to just go round all of these amateur ones. He's like, I only need a 7-iron. I'm going to putt with a 7-iron. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to drive with a 7-iron, and then he gets all the way through to like the professional tournament, and eventually has to play the professional tournaments. So yeah, it's pretty good film. It's 1996 though, so we're going back a bit of time, mate. Yeah, showing my age now. IMDb not doing it too many favors. 6.4.
Was it black and white or not? In colour?
It might be. Yeah. Here we go. Tsitsipas serving to not give Dominic
Well, to
Thiem
stay in the
a
match.
chance.
I think if he loses this one, it's over. So
Is
he
this
needs to
business
hold
end?
this serve, otherwise that's it.
Business end?
I'm not sure if there is one, Ben, to be honest. If we get enough calls for it, I'll play it, but I'm not sure if we're going to get a business end in this one. Unless we see Tsitsipas really threatening the team serve.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. 15 love. So, in reality, Tsitsipas has to win 5 games straight now to get the victory here. Good return there from Thiem. He's going backhand cross court. I think it's safer. He's going backhand middle of the court. Oh, he's forced out to his forehand side. Tsitsipas now. He's directing the play. Slice from Thiem. The volley's not too good. Down the line from Thiem.
Yeah, good
Easy
shot.
pass.
And Helmet there saying, sometimes I don't know what Thiem is doing. I have that feeling so many times watching him. Like he's just a brilliant tennis player. Then other times you watch him and think, what are you doing there?
Yeah. It's like the
He
contrast.
does very bizarre shots and shot selections and just weird things at times.
He's a real confidence player, though, Dominic Thiem. He's all about the mental side of his game.
It's all up here, isn't it, all the time?
Yeah. Literally, if it's not flowing, you see how he misfires. And today he's out of sorts for sure, but somehow he got the forehand going a bit, and that's what's really winning him this match at the moment. The backhand sort of sticking in there. I wouldn't advise going for backhand down the line again whilst the match is going. Oh, it's down the line there from Tsitsipas. Got a good forehand back in. It was too loopy.
Oh, he can step into this one. He's gone for the drop shot.
Down the line as well. That's a backhand down the line, essentially, again. But it was a drop shot backhand down the line.
Yeah.
Let's not rush anything here. People getting a bit pent up.
They're getting a bit heated about the business end. I'm not sure if we're getting one yet, but let's just stay calm. We may be getting one very soon.
Here we go. Oh, it's close from Tsitsipas.
Melez, I've never seen anything like Thiem in my life. That's actually true.
Yeah. It's about Thiem. He started hitting his backhand. Well, is that not a good pump?
Good shot.
All right, there you go. Good volley.
40-15.
Was that rain your end?
Yeah, it's coming down really loud.
It sounds like you're in some sort of tropical storm over there.
Yeah, mate, honestly, it's storming. You can see the wind, the doors sort of moving a little bit.
Hopefully
I don't get blown away.
I have no idea here. I'm in just a dark room. For me, it could be nighttime. I wouldn't even know.
It is, mate. If you look outside, it's pitch black and it's horrible.
When we start doing these, it's daytime, but I never have a clue. And by the time we finish, it's always night. So
yeah, no, it's horrible. I feel like all these days are just rolling into one.
Right, there you go. And there's a hold of serve. We're at 4-2. And it's back on to Dominic Thiem. Can he get to the Magic 5? And RJG's Huskies hidden inside.
Yeah, the Huskies are in. They can't weather the storm right now.
No, they didn't like the fireworks night the other night, did they?
Or Diwali yesterday.
Oh, God, was that on as well?
Yeah, there's fireworks going on.
Oh, mate, I wondered why they were kept on going. I thought it was still a fireworks night. It's been going on for 2 weeks around my way. There we go. Big
15 all.
Is it?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I was going to say,
love.
are you ahead of me on
now.
live? Are you ahead of me on the live stream?
No, it's 30 love, Dominic Thiem. Wishful thinking, maybe, for Tsitsipas.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, what's going on? Is my TV busted?
No, I just morphed into his dad's head for a moment, and that's what he was seeing.
Yeah, here we go. 30 love. Dominic Thiem. Oh, into the net.
Hold here and it's over. Hey there.
You never know. It's all about the getting over the line. Oh, and the double fault there is showing. It's not going to be that easy.
We've not seen many, to be fair, from both players. They've both served quite well.
Yeah, they have.
I thought both players' serving's been really good and a high level.
Yeah,
just kind of all the other parts of the game what's not been as good as usual.
The second one of the match. 2 double faults just for Dominic Thiem, and both have 8 aces each in this match. Their first serve win points percentage, both at 76%. And
Yeah,
second
it's been a bit
serve,
of a service masterclass. And there's another one that's probably boosted him up to 77.
and then second serve, very similar too. 59% for Thiem, 63% for Tsitsipas. So very, very close on the statistics. But statistics mean nothing when you're 40-15 and about to go within one game of winning the match. Here we go. Dominic Thiem. Can he hold on? Where's he going to serve? He goes out wide. It's an ace. And there you
big
go.
time. Well played, Dominic Thiem. And he's going to get an opportunity here to serve for the match. But first, what can Tsitsipas do?
And the helmet saying, Thiem's backhand is a nightmare today. I think one thing that is quite interesting to think about, really, in the long run of things is if you come up against somebody like Medvedev hitting balls like that, it's just not going to go well for you because he's going to be all over that court and he gets everything back anyway as it is, and he'll be getting it back with a bit of interest. I don't think either of these players would have a good day against Medvedev right now, playing like the way they're playing.
Yeah.
But that's why we both have Medvedev going through and getting to the final as well, we both reckon.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this is a good opportunity just to sort of outline what we're doing now. We also stream on Facebook, as a lot of you know, and we've just kind of rejigged the whole look of it on there. So if you're on Facebook, I'm sure loads of you are, check us out on there and give us a follow. I don't think we've got many followers on there, but it'd be good to sort of boost that up.
Yeah, good idea.
I can see if I get a link and I'll pop it in there.
Yeah, why not?
It's always easy. No one can really be bothered to have a search, can they?
No, that's the thing. Like Facebook, a bit of a dying platform, is it? But I don't know. We're still keeping it running on there, and there's still some people that are watching on Facebook, and we appreciate everybody watching from all platforms as well.
Yeah, we've got like 76 people who watch it on there, so it's not too bad. I'll stick it there. So if you're not on it already, you want to join us, feel free. It would be great to have you on there as well.
Medicine. I'm not so sure about Med on indoor hardcourt. Were you watching in Paris or no? All right, fair enough.
Mate, don't disrespect Med, mate. He's my champion.
Well, we'll wait and see. His first match is against the same person.
Who have you gone for? Djokovic, isn't it?
Djokovic,
Ben's played it safe. He's gone a bit boring.
Really
He's not going to book his favourite.
Not really safe. I don't think it's safe at all. I think it's far from safe. I'm looking to eat my words, picking the biggest person who could potentially... He's looked in not the best form, but I'm just banking on the fact he can rediscover the form. Oh, good shot. A tweener, the first one.
Oh, and he just left that. Classy little lead.
15. It's for Dominic Thiem this time. It's not against him. And here we go. 3 points away from the first win of the ATP Finals.
Yep.
Exciting.
And top of the leaderboard if he wins this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Good serve, though.
Oh,
yeah, good.
Nice serve. 15-all. The pressure all on Stefanos right now. Can he pull out a few big serves here?
Chris Mears back. How we doing, mate? He's had a little nap. And he said, I guess another bad match from Steph. Yeah, he's not been great. He really hasn't. Both players have served very well, but just so many mishits, unforced errors and mistakes. And
sad to see.
Not a high enough level, really. Both players haven't played amazing, but Tsitsipas has just made a lot more mistakes than anyone else.
Yeah, you wouldn't really think that these are number 3 and number 6 in the world from the way the match has gone, to be honest. Just the level hasn't been of the high stand, but maybe they're just both getting back onto court and both struggling with a bit of confidence right now. And there you go, a double fault, and we're now 2 points away, and it's 30-all. That's the first one of the match, and what a time to do it for Stefanos. Not a good time to do it.
Yeah, he's on the verge here of defeat.
I want to give him a break point away now. This is not a good time.
Well, match point.
Oh, yeah, match point. Sorry. There you go. He's gone down the line. Thiem. He fires it. Good volley, Tsitsipas.
Really
Pressure volley. That
is so hard to pull that volley off under this kind of in this kind of circumstance.
Sharuk.
Mate, of course. I can't wait. I am buzzing for the Spanish flag tonight. Ben's got no choice but to be Russian.
Mate, I've picked Rublev to win the group, so I'm obviously staying Russian.
Well, Ben actually thinks Rublev's going to beat Nadal later on today, so I'm not sure what's happened to him.
I think
Lost
you
the
will
plot.
win. I think you will win. I think it will be a great match. Oh, there you go. Good serve.
Holds. Dominic Thiem, can he do it? 5-3, serving for the match.
Well, mate, it's a close one, isn't it? And is the are the nerves gonna kick in now? Are they gonna kick in for Dominic?
Well, this is the
Thiem?
huge service game. So for me, it's got to be the business end.
It is. Cha-ching. Right, here we go. Dominic Thiem serving for the match. What has he got? Good serve, good return. It's onto the baseline. Stefanos, can he attack? He is. He comes onto his forehand. They're both going cross court. Oh, Stefanos has rushed that forehand, and it's wide.
Waste.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Really not good enough.
Yeah, really bad shot.
He had the upper hand there after that service return.
It's like he's got his geography all wrong. Like, what's it where you know where the court is?
Yeah, I
can't think of the word what to use.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. I don't think he's really mapping out his returns very well at all. I think
it's like when you use a sat nav on your phone to go for a drive, but it's not calibrating properly, and it tells you like you're in a field driving along. At the moment, that's what it's like for Tsitsipas from the court.
Saying, "Please turn round now."
Turn around where possible.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's definitely saying to him. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 30 love. Big service into the net, and we got 3 match points. We're going to end on a game to love just to give this a little bit of a boost. Naveen, loving the animations. Cheers, Naveen. Hopefully that means that you're here for the long haul, for the game to love journey. We're going to be bringing some new ones. Don't you worry about that. I've still got to make the lamb shank one. That could have been overused today. Probably
I think we
worn
could have
out.
used it. We'd have to, got rid of it. There we are. Dominic Thiem to serve.
They never get the first serve in on a match point ever. Just into the middle of the net. Here we go. Second serve. Safer. Thiem. Back to the forehand. He's gone inside out forehand. Oh, good angle.
Got lucky.
Oh, it's no.
I don't think he meant it, mate. It's a bit of a miss hit.
Yeah, but there you go. One match point goes begging. And Dominic Thiem. Good shot from Tsitsipas, though. He opened up the angle there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Second match point. Dominic Thiem. Here we go. Serving. Bang. Into the forehand side. He's got it back in play. Now he's gone down the line. Looked wide. It was.
Yeah,
and there you go. Dominic Thiem wins the first match of these ATP finals. And doesn't spell good things for Stefanos Tsitsipas. Now he has it all to do. Probably needs to win those last 2 matches now.
Well, he's got to beat Djokovic and obviously Rublev. Not going to be easy for him. It's possible. Anything's possible in tennis, as we know.
Nadal and Rublev, you mean?
Sorry, Nadal and Rublev.
I think he'll have to beat Djokovic at some point, possibly.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that the lamb shank button wasn't there. Wish it was there today. Would have really done well with that button. I think we would have seen some lamb shanks flying around. But Dominic Thiem wins. Dominic Thiem is supreme in this match and just did enough, really. It wasn't really a convincing win. I would say he just did enough. And
I agree, mate. And Chris Mears saying Steph is out now. It's not looking good for him after this one. This was a must win. And I feel whoever wins this has a real advantage of going through in the group.
I feel like Dominic Thiem's drawing on my head right now. He's signing the camera. The TV is so close to me. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what he's writing. He's writing like a whole message or something. It's not just doing a normal signature.
For me, the big take from this match, though, is it's going to be about Rafa Nadal. And I think he's going to be the one licking his lips more than anyone. I didn't have the most confidence going into this for him. But after seeing that, I really think he's going to go all the way and win the group now.
Nah, mate. I already told you who's winning the group.
As Ken's saying, look, I've got to look at his Rafa fan membership. Mate, don't worry. I'm behind him.
Yeah, don't worry. there's no doubt that he'll be wearing, if not just the Rafa flag, then the whole Rafa outfit at some point during these watch-alongs. He'll be a full kit guy coming in. If you can get hold of that nice Rafa number that
I'm
he
glad
had
you
in
said
that
guy,
last...
mate. I thought you was going to say something else.
I know. No, I wasn't going to drop that bomb in there. But yeah, for me, I'm going with Rublev later. I think that he can replicate the same sort of form that he's replicated in Vienna. And I think Rafael Nadal, he's going to have to pull out his best tennis to beat someone like Andrei Rublev. And if he doesn't, we could see another thing like we did against Zverev. It's going to be a tough night. But
anyway, let's have a little break now. Thanks, guys, for joining us for this one. It wasn't the most exciting match, but we appreciate all your support throughout. If you've not already, please like the video. Also, subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you later on for Nadal versus Rublev.
Indeed.